There we go. Greetings and welcome. I am Joffrey, and today we continue the Scarlet Triad playthrough. Showcase Thingamadoodle. Uh, Unfortunately, the dragon at World's End himself is, he's on the way out. He's become an irritable drunkard in the elder days of his life. Sad, very sad indeed. So it will have to be one of his successors that hopefully is able to manage to claim the mantle of Sea Drake and get the funny title. But the only real thing that stood in the way of Shoran doing it himself, so maybe it is possible to do it as their starting character, is the gold required. Though I am debating changing it in the future so that the decision does not cost the gold, but rather requires that you just have that much gold on you. Because that was more of what Vector and I had discussed when we thought about the idea of what this decision is. Let's see. Let me get chat up. Come on, YouTube, load the chat. I want to see what they're saying. I can't do that if you just leave the screen blank like that. Well, you're a rather large fellow. Jeez. It's the first case of a lord rising up from a. He's a half full maw, a half Drell character. Neat. Ah, there we go. Now I can see. Now I can see the chat. Hello. Didn't know you could check amount of gold. I mean, I haven't tried to check the amount of gold you have. So, I mean, maybe it isn't possible to check just how much gold you have. I imagine it is, but if it isn't, then there could always be an event that it fires that's just like, you pressed the decision. Good job. Now you get the gold back. Shame on me for hiding in the streamer corner. Oh well. Oh no, don't want. What if I don't want plebeians getting in? Ooh, gross. So aren't you? Don't you always appear? No, you don't always appear offline. Never mind. There, Trig, you have been bestowed with the neat. You have the neat role. So oh, I'm quieter than usual. Hmm. I don't know why that would be.
It's not like it's the ASMR. It's not like I'm up late playing Elden Ring and I've got to be. It's quiet hours.
No, I don't know. Um, I'm not feeling tired or sick. People respect you because you have booty, much like why they respect Joffrey IRL. That is, I am a respected individual because of my booty. So I have been told. Trust. How many counties do we have? One, two, three, four, five, six. Yeah, there's six down here. Seven, eight, nine, 10. Well, can have can have uh can have five more counties then. Oh wait, no, four more counties. Have to have less. Have to have less than yes. Have to have less than 15. So felt like it. Could go and take uh these three. Could actually have the capital of Pell. Um, or could do something more gross and grab like Gimeleth in the north. But how do we acquire the funds is the main thing. I one key thing to note that uh is easy to miss is that I'm actually gonna lose. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna lose on succession Shanwo here. because it is not the primary. Oh, I swear I made that duchy. Oh, I guess I didn't make the duchy title, because I thought I made this duchy title, but I guess I didn't actually make it during gameplay, because I wanted to save all the gold I could. Hmm. Do a backflip! Oh my god! Yeah. Do. Take what you can, give nothing back. No, these are the take what you can't, take what you want, give to who you want, pirates. Hence the communism. They are the communist pirates. Woo! So there's my front flip. Take what you want and redistribute it. Here, I won't do a front flip. I'll do a. Ooh. That's the best you get. And no, I'm not grabbing the sword. Not yet. The true streamer content, yes. Everyone wants to see me do somersaults, of course. Hi, hello, Icy. Yes, yes. Good to see you. Good to see you. Hmm. Well. Yes, my son has not had kids yet. He's not the best. He is not the best, Kamul. Hmm. Bow 4 is he's a little squisher boo. Hmm. Could have him I can have my son marry the the vassal that he's gonna become the lord of. He's gonna inherit her land. Well, he's gonna, because he's the guy in line to get, yeah, but before he's in line to inherit Shanwo, at least for now, unless things change. And then Shurun gets this. Okay. Dude, time to change the communal stuff to selfish. Oh my god. What are the current plans for the mod? Like, what do you want to touch or add first? It is quite sad that the Republican Thani Hazad is not playable. However, I believe what we could. Okay. Once. Oh, and hello, Jacko has joined my voice channel as well. Yes, but I don't know your thoughts on the matter, Jocko. But I suspect that, and I don't know. I don't know for sure what it's going to be like. But when once the administrative government stuff comes out, I'm gonna dig my teeth into government coding again, which I haven't done in a while because it's a massive pain and doesn't really you can't really do much with it. But I'm gonna sink my teeth into coding government stuff and see how moddable the admin government stuff truly is. And if it's moddable enough, then I feel it's worth it, then I'll just straight up make the Republic in Thani Hazad, which has now been replaced. It's just replaced with Caradunium Lords. um.
Um, I mean,
Uh.
yeah, I'm hoping for more moddable governments
uh
because I mean, not gonna lie, like we excel in a lot of places, but in custom governments we're kind of lacking. It's like you open up like Princes of Darkness, like their government, their custom governments like file, and it's just like 20 governments.
There's all Jocko's doomer behavior again. Here we go. Oh.
Yeah, so it's
Oh, we're so bad. You stop that right now. You stop that
well, but
nonsense.
listen, we need like 5 custom governments at least.
Oh, now I'm the one who'd be
Numenorian.
doing them. You chill with that. Don't make me promise that shit.
But Joffrey, we are getting custom governments, right?
I want to make some. I need it to be actually like a thing you can do.
Like, so
So
I've
I'm
got
not gonna
31
promise it.
people or 32 people as my witness. You just promised to give us custom governments.
Oh my
Everyone,
god.
when Road to Power comes out, riot
Oh
against
my
him
god.
if he doesn't give us custom governments.
Here we go. Wow, yeah.
You see, you're starting to grow big enough that I can use your subscribers to blackmail you.
I see.
Because
I see how it
a
is.
subset of your subscribers are from the Realms Discord, and I'm the lead dev on that Discord. So
The lead
I'm
dev
a
you are
mafia
now.
boss. Yes, I'm a mafia boss actually.
Hello.
It was Jocko that made me name it the Scarlet Triad. That's where the name came from because it's the name of the secret organization that Jocko is creating.
Yeah, yeah.
I love DeRay the Stranger. He's got an eye patch. Um, More Linden content. Oh my god! Stop! Stop! No, I am the only hope of the Easterlings, apparently. Um, should go
Linden
and
doesn't.
raid the Reunited Kingdom and Linden. No, no. A lot of mods with
You'll
custom
have
governments, but
London.
they're barely. That's okay. That's true, Nagrim. A lot of the custom governments don't really do much in other mods because for the same reason that I haven't made a bunch of custom governments because our custom governments amount to right now you have the one that lets you have elven holdings. You have um oligarchy, which is just oh god, who's calling me? You have the one that lets you hold cities. It just lets you hold foul fart. And then you've got the one that lets you hold cities, but all hobbits have it. Hobbits get it for free, and it makes you have city laws, and you have to build cities when you colonize. That's about it. Oh my god. No. I can't wait to hopefully change oligarchies with the addition of stuff from the roads to power. Hmm. Fallen Eagle does
Yeah,
governments
Fallen
very
Eagle,
well.
they do, but they like supplemented with like mechanics that they like attach on, which isn't a bad thing. Like it, they've got some really cool like Muslim and like Roman based like government styles, but it's not tied to the government. Well, it's tied to the government, but you know, it's not like a passive effect or like a different crown level. It's a um, it's like a completely different tab for instance. Like the Roman Empire has a like cool thing where you can like go into like this military focus or like stewardship focus, like, or I think it's Diplo focus. There's like three like kind of ways you can define your realm, which is super cool. But it's kind of working around the limitations of government instead of making the governments themselves really cool. It's still an amazing job, but yeah. But I agree with John Wellington. Yeah, we should just enslave Range to make governments for Realms in Exile. He's like the big governments guy. He's been making governments since
Bench.
CK3 came out. But
Yes.
how active has he been? I haven't seen him like anyone on Mod Co-op. And I mean, to be fair, I don't really look in the TFE Discord at all.
I don't think many people in this chat are gonna know the inner workings of the mod co-op.
Okay, yeah, sorry. Like I was asking that question, and like as I was asking it, I was like, yeah, like 90% of the people watching this have no idea what I'm talking about.
Hmm. All right, Jocko, answer me this quiz. Why can I declare a holy war for a kingdom against Tyrlane, but Pell, I can only declare county holy wars?
I have honestly no idea. What's their faith? Like, I'm assuming you consider
Well,
like
yeah, it's a faith where I should be able to. They're hostile. Hmm.
But I assume it's something with the elves that's causing it.
What specific? It's Pell that I can't declare holy wars on. I was able to declare
Well, here's
holy wars for duchies or kingdoms on literally everyone else that I had bordered
oh.
and conquered. I
Hmm.
I took this in a duchy holy war from when I had these counties only.
I mean, like, yeah, people are saying
Weird.
struggle effect, but I shouldn't. I don't think I've included anything that like had like the only thing
Wait,
that I have that is for like wars is
wait, why am I
more
TD
involved?
cost,
expensive.
right?
Why am I involved in the struggle? What the fuck? Jocko, the pirates are
Guys,
involved in the
Clearly,
struggle?
guys, yeah, clearly Thani Hazad is ready for release. If you guys didn't know, the Scarlet Triad is the 8th secret member of the Balan Lie.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're in a disintegration phase, so that like I don't think the disintegration phase
I
has
could
any effects
declare
currently.
a holy war for a kingdom against this woman.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's because you're both involved. I don't know why you're involved. Or, like what, Joffrey? What did you do? I'm blaming
He
this
has
on
too
you and
much,
not me.
too much territory? That'd be my guess.
No. I don't know how. Surely that's not how it works.
Cultures. 80% of the counties of this culture in the region.
Oh my word!
Oh,
Because you've got one county converted to Volmar. Oh, that is.
that's stupid.
Liam, no, we won't do that. Not ever. Ever. It is way too much work.
No, we're not taking dragons from Agot. No.
Why do
Hmm.
people keep asking?
I think you might be right, Jocko, that it may I think it might be something to do with the fact that I'm involved, and so it won't let me declare higher tier wars against other involved people. Fuck.
That is very
Ah, it's very whack. It's also very annoying.
It's
This
fine, you can only conquer up to 15 counties anyway. So like I was actually
Jocko,
helping you
no,
to make sure you didn't conquer above your limit.
Jocko,
You know?
I could have conquered all of Pell and handed it out to independent relatives.
You've got a good point there. Got a good point there.
Don't you
Mm-hmm.
want Pell alive to raid, though? If they're your relatives, you can't raid them.
Well, yeah, I still can. Only
Wait,
if I'm
yeah,
allied to them, I can't raid them.
Sure, I guess you could just choose not to ally them.
By the way, Array has so much bloody gold. I was like playing in a casual MP.
This is
So now we're talking about like raiding. Me
already
and
raided that.
was it? Oh, Norl. Me and Norl were playing in the south, and I was like, yeah, damn it, I need like 800 gold. I don't know how I'm gonna get it. My guy's like 82. He's like, yeah, quickly come raid like Array while I'm like waging a war, and I sieged or like I raided like 15 baronies and walked away with like 900 gold. The capsule gave me 250. It was actually insane.
Quick question: any plan to add the art of artifacts to the crafting system? Ah,
I'm
hmm.
not sure
I
what
think
they mean by that.
I think he means like the unique icons,
Oh,
like the rings of
yeah,
power icons and such.
yeah. To be honest, I was like like before our open beta release, I was planning on that, like having a toggleable button to like see the icons, because I always saw the crafting mechanic as like more a roleplay thing as a gameplay mechanic, just because it takes so long to build up, and because it's more roleplay centric. I didn't want to include like unique icons because, being able to forge a ring that looks like the ring of power of the Witch King kind of breaks the slight immersion.
The question of why are tunnel holdings only one barony? That's an interesting question. Haven't had anyone. I don't think I've ever heard someone ask that question. People are just normally like, oh yeah, they're just one barony. Whatever. Huh. Well, the reason that we do not have multiple, the reason we don't have multiple baronies per underground holding is quite simply there ain't enough. There ain't enough holdings to go around. So, not enough space is the better way to describe it, I suppose. We can't exactly if you took this for example, you take this region here, you would basically have only 2 counties in this entire duchy, minus the above ground one. You'd have the above ground one, that's that's a few baronies, but this underground place would be essentially just 1 3 barony hold county and 1 2 barony county, and that ain't good for our purposes. We want to be able to cram as much stuff as you can into the underground spaces that we have available to us.
Cough, Erebor.
Hence, why Erebor has 7 baronies and 7 counties. You like the one barony style of holding? Feels right for the dwarves, where they can build up that single barony. Yes, the intention is very much for underground folks to be able to build very tall with a very small amount of territory. You will be able to just take the kingdom of Narag-Zarazi in Thani Hazad and crank it up to astronomical levels of wealth if you take, or if you take the orcs, do the same. Orcs are slightly less good at it, but the orcs have less potential. I say slightly. Orcs have a much lower potential, but they're able to build a lot faster is the catch. Yes, I mean building very deep. You is a very funny. You is quite hilarious, Rex. Yes.
Yeah. Also, I saw someone from your stream asked whether they heard rumors that there could be potentially more underground holdings in the White Mountains, and they're asking whether that's true.
In the future, the outlook, it is outlook positive for the western reaches here, the northwestern reaches of the White Mountains getting hollowed out more once our lead dev redoes all of this. Because, fun fact, we all despise the way that the Ondor looks right now. It looks like baby's first map at best. Now this little bit, I kind of like some of these trees along the river, but Lamedon and shit, this is unforgivable. This is dreadful. Ass crap. Poo stinky. What are these trees? I don't like them. And it's okay I can say that because Jamie isn't the one who made that. Like when you compare that sort of thing to what Jamie's put together, oh god, yeah, what Jamie's put together for the map of Thani Hazad, this is his best work to date for sure, and I just it's impossible to compare them fairly. This like the swamp here. Jocko and I have spent like Jocko and I spent like 2 hours once he finished mapping it, just staring at the map and talking about and gushing about stuff like this waterfall and
Yeah,
how
no,
all
it
those
looks
tributary
amazing.
rivers connect together into it. Oh, and past all the whale friends. In
Oh,
Drell
the more
itself, where is it? Where is the waterfall? This right here. This is the shit.
honestly, like, oh, just
This is the double
so good.
waterfall with the crags on all sides of it sticking out.
Yeah, like holy crap, that just looks so good.
Yep.
But yeah, so for everyone that didn't know, and Jeffrey kind of hinted with this, and also some of you might have noticed that the White Mountains are very thin, so it's not really feasible to add underground holdings to them. We are planning to like redo basically Rohan and Gondor. We already redid Enedwaith when we added Eriador, and but we're gonna redo Rohan and Gondor because there's just like a lot of things aren't where they should be.
Oh yeah.
Due to like old models or like back way when we didn't have underground holdings, but now we do. But the paths of the dead can't be made underground because they're part of a larger county.
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
all of those type of problems we're like kind of looking to solve.
We're probably going to be making Dimholt into a one barony mountain county. Oh wait, no, that's right. It has Upborn. We'll make it just
Yeah.
just these two, and then there's talk. It sounds like most likely what's going to happen is that Paths of the Dead is going to become just an ordinary everyday, because right now it's an ordinary everyday mountain county. Right now, later it's most likely going to become the easternmost underground county in a stretch of underground stuff that goes around the northwestern White Mountains here, and no one's gonna own it, mind you, in most start dates. But uh, the idea is like no one's gonna own it, and you can walk through it if you really want, and maybe Aragorn will have some way to do something relating to it. I don't. It's we keep debating what we want to do with the Men of the White Mountains, for example. So there's some people have the idea that that the Men of the White Mountains should live in said underground counties in earlier start dates. Hence the fact that Dunharrow is an underground city. So it's like, well, I guess they can have underground, that maybe they can be a unique type of human
Mm-hmm.
that can do that, but other people say that's dumb and that humans can't live underground, and we'll get there when we get to it, I suppose. They won't be around. We won't be working on. We won't be working on the start date that they'll be in, which is the Akalabeth, for a very long time. Angmar's first, so the only thing relating
Yeah.
to the White Mountains you'd see in the Angmar start date is there would probably be like one county shitty broadbeam colony out here somewhere that existed during the Angmar Wars to represent
Yeah.
something that
Ooh.
Merp talks about, with a bunch of broadbeams going to the White Mountains at that point, before eventually giving up
I,
and
I
just going to Khazad Dûm.
Yeah, and then just getting murdered like 300 years later. Well, I mean, 600 years. Or like,
Yeah.
what the. Yeah, Balrog comes out in like 190 something.
Like
Or, sorry,
really
19, sorry, 19 something.
1986 or something. It's late.
Yeah, yeah,
Everything
very
happens
late.
right around that same time. The
Uh,
1900s were not a
I,
good century for
yeah,
Middle Earth.
I keep getting surprised by the date that Balrog comes out. Like, for some, whatever reason, I keep thinking it's like way earlier.
there's
Like during
zero.
like the 16 or 1500s.
Nope.
But it's
It's
like it surprises me because a lot of the climactic stuff of like the first 2 millennia is like during the mid like first or yeah like during the 1500s. Like I
Mhm.
mean you've got like the Great Plague and everything later on, and obviously like Eärnur and the Wayne Riders and so forth. I don't know. It's just the Khazad-dûm always just so weird. Falls late, I guess.
Yeah. Well,
So-
everyone
Like
was just
Angmar.
falling at the same time.
The
Yeah,
question
okay, that's
about the about Angmar start date expanding north of Angmar. We have Chaco's chuckled as I said that. Oh boy. There is a very vocal section of our team that wants to go up here. Myself included, oddly enough, is in that group of people who really wants to do the northwest corner of the map. But Jamie, our lead dev and the map painting man, really doesn't want to go up there until we can add like some like nicer looking snow textures because you can paint the map to just always look like this, but he really doesn't like it.
Yeah, it's a pure white, as in there is no variation.
Oh wait, well like what's the deal? Why can't we just paint it like this?
This is not a paintable thing. This is winter severity.
Yeah.
That's
okay.
like set in a different file, which is it's auto-regulated by the game. It's just like these regions up north. Jamie just pumped the numbers of winter severity like to the max.
Mm-hmm.
They're basically under winter for the whole like year, except for like 2 months.
So, and there's no way for us to
But
go
we
into
should-
the
we should-
code and grab this mesh, I guess. I would have thought you could grab that texture somewhere and then just
I have no idea. I don't do Mac painting, but I do want to ask Jamie whether he can ask the AGOT team because they've got some really cool snow textures and like ice textures and so forth that they used like beyond the wall.
Oh, that's true.
So
Yeah,
You know,
I'm sure that
and
they
I think,
wouldn't
like-
have issue sharing that with us.
yeah. And like some of like the ice textures would work so well for like the Bay of Farshell because we know it's like so-called icebergs formed underwater
It's-
due to what Arvadui sinking, I think.
Yeah, it was iced
um,
over.
Foreshell is odd. Foreshell is an anomaly. That's very funny because it's actually like if you go if we added this in, this region here would not be as cold as Foreshell is. Foreshell is unnaturally cold and is more cold. Like you'd have to go like up all the way up to like the north. Like there just would be this stretch in the middle here where it's not as cold as it is just in Foreshell. Yet that didn't stop us from adding farmland because of hot springs. But someone needs to make, and if no one else does it, maybe I should be the one to do it because I want to see them hot springs being added as a special building. Everyone's got special buildings in Eriador.
Joffrey, what about the Grand Fishery of
The,
Farshell?
the best whaling spot can be up north somewhere. We can make the best whaling spot like up here or something.
Yeah, but
We've got other
I just-
special buildings we need to get to first.
no, whaling
No.
Whaling
Would
spot
you-
is the
Trig, you think that Mag and 2Mag? What you want to add the utter south? What is all this? We need we're gonna have the Mag
No!
special military operation. That's all you need. That's all you
We need to rework all the special buildings in Gondor.
What's wrong with the Gondor
that's
special
gonna be
buildings?
so painful. No,
Because none of them have earlier start dates.
Yeah,
Like, if you
Joffrey,
go
I think
look
you
at-
missed the. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
you missed the talk, but like there was like big talks on like earlier start dates because like obviously with one start date, all of our special buildings are modeled along like there's like one linear path to
Placeholder!
upgrade, right? You like start at like the weakest thing and upgrade to the largest. Was obviously like let's say an Angmar start date, Fornost should be stronger than what it is in War of the Ring. So there was like a whole thing of like, we'll have like, and I think DSS1 recommended this, and I kind of agree with it. It makes it slightly more complicated, but is, from what I can see, the neatest solution. Whereas essentially have a pre-ruin and post-ruin version. Where the post-ruin version, it starts at like a ruin version building, and then you can upgrade it to like, you've like rebuilt the capital, and you've got like a pre-ruin version, which is like, you've started building this into its like glory, and then you can just have a scripted effect, like replace, let's say, like Fornost in its glory with like a ruined Fornost if Angmar raids it. Because that's
and we
probably just the
can,
best solution.
in the history files, just say remove building at this date and add building at this date to
Yep.
swap out the different versions of it.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But so we need to do that for Osgiliath and Minas Tirith and Pelargir and Delamroth and Edoras.
We need to do it for the whole of Eriador as well.
Oh, that's true, because we have the old tiers, but they're not separate buildings. That won't be as hard,
Yeah,
though, because
yeah.
we just split them off.
Yeah.
Most of the coding's probably done, except for the whole
Yeah,
switch the
it's
building
true.
out part.
Although and to be fair, like I suggest this knowing most of the work probably won't be done by me because it's just special buildings is not really what I do. But I would really like to see it whenever we start heavy work on the Angmar start date. Like we expand the amount of levels because, like you said, like right, if
Yes.
like Tarbad has like one its first level is like, oh, Tarbad in its glory. Its second level is like, oh, it's been ruined, and its third and fourth version is like, oh, you're rebuilding Tarbad. But I think it would be really bloody boring that like if in the Angmar start date, Tarbad is just a one tier building.
Yeah.
But
So
at the same time, adding like 2 more tiers like the pay grade. Now you need like also 2 different localizations for it. Otherwise it's really bloody
why
boring.
are you a heresiarch?
Well, no, because you can just take the main loc and you can cut it in half and do half the loc and then the full loc, depending on your
But
tiers.
he doesn't do Loke.
Okay, true. That's my job.
So for people talking about like where we expand to on future versions of the mod. Fun fact: every time we add a new region to the map, we have a vote on where we want to go next. So once we'd finished Eriador, or once we were almost finished with Eriador, we had a vote, and it was all right. Where do we expand next? And the choices were Thani Hazad, Serain, or just the steppe, just vaguely like the runic steppe here over to the Orcarni, and quick draw round. So that would have been this field in here, probably including I guess it would have just been from like
Eastern Iron
this
Hills
box.
mentioned.
This box with the Eastern Iron Hills, and it would have the stiff beards, and then it would go all along, down the Wildwood here, the northern Wildwood at least, I guess. Maybe not even including the elves. I don't know, because the elves are an empire on their own. So same with the Orcarni Mountains. But so those were the 3 votes, and Thani Hazad won by a landslide. Next, we had another vote. I also voted for the steppe. Steppe gang, rise up. Then we had another vote. And this time the vote was Mag and Tumag, which is called Usakan, this region here. Serain, or the steppe. This one was closer. But Mag and Tumag won.
But not for the steppe. The steppe got left the fuck behind by Serain and Mag, if I recall.
People just want to keep the circle going.
The steppe got
If I have to
real.
hear
It's
one more
falling
time
behind
about,
more and more.
bro, we can't do it until they properly model nomads. I don't care. I want my steppe cultures.
Hey, we just need to go north, and then we can come to the steppe from 2 directions.
The thing that's annoying, I genuinely would have rather done Serain next instead of Mag and Tumag, because this means we're gonna have the question of, alright, once we add Usakan, then it's like, well now we don't have either the top of the mountains finished or the bottom, so which do you do next? Because it's gonna look wonky no matter what you do.
Don't worry, we're never gonna fill in the mountains, so it doesn't matter.
Honestly,
Yeah.
I'm just happy we're going in this direction because we can get Mabla Doom. And that would be so amazing for Angmar start date because you'll just have this massive Blacklaw capital.
And then,
But
2 days in, there's an
Mabla
event that just
Doom.
says, fuck you, volcano.
Yeah.
Mabla Doom could be added if I bitched enough. Mabla Doom could be added in in mag and 2 mag probably, but I don't know. We'll have to see. Depends on how much I can get away with trying to get various mountain counties added. But
Where is
By
the
the way,
edge of Ursicon?
it's like
Usacon
there's like
goes
a
from
river on like on the paper map that you can kind of
Mm.
see.
is here. It's
Yeah, it's like yeah.
this main tributary here.
Interesting.
Yeah. By the way, I saw a question earlier in chat.
No.
It was by Bella. Sorry, no, I just got a Steam message that kind of caught me off guard. Which was by Bella, and it was like, can you not wait to redo stuff until the whole map is done? The answer is no, and there's a really good reason for it. Redoing areas means shuffling around county IDs. And the way CK3 works is there's a definition file in which you define all the counties
Yeah, it's
and their
great.
RGB value. And the
It's
thing
great.
with CK3 is it will crash with no exception if you don't have a in order province ID listed. So let's say we add, 800 more baronies. If we then rework each with their own province ID, if we then rework the White Mountains and like Gondor and Rohan, every ID we change, take away, or add, we need to redo the entire list. Like as in,
that's
we
great.
need to increment every number appropriately. So like let's say like, oh, you delete ID 827. Now every number after ID 827 you need to like -1, which
Sounds
is not
great.
fun considering we've got like 5,000 baronies.
Someone's built a script for that, right?
No,
Oh, jeez, poor
Not-
Jamie.
not one that reliably does it, at least. There was one for like 1.9 version of CK3, but it was fairly unreliable.
Are you still playing the original guy, Joffrey?
Yeah,
Yep.
Damn.
He's 66 years old. He's irritable and a drunkard. But he's
How's your
based.
brother or
y-
your lover doing?
Saragul is also still alive, interestingly enough.
Yeah, no. Sarah
He got
Gould
kidnapped
lives
twice.
out of sight.
He's gotten kidnapped twice, but he's still around.
God, I love how fucking awful Saragul is. Like, not awful in like a evil way, just in a really bad at his job kind of way.
I mean
There's something
he's
about
at the end of his
Numenorians
life,
being
he's managed to get
pathetic.
good enough at diplomacy to counteract his being vengeful, irritable, disloyal.
Yes, but it's like, oh, you know me. You know my opinions on Numenorians.
Uh-huh.
Although I
He
haven't brought
confirms
it
all
up
of your
in a while.
biases.
He is vindication.
Mm-hmm.
He is. He is the clear picture of a cryptid that proves my entire theory right.
Mm-hmm.
I saw someone ask what dwarffather are the local dwarves descended from. They're not descended from a dwarffather. I mean, they're Blacklocks, but they're just not descended from the dwarffather. They're just miners that got sent here like 400 years ago. And they were
it's like
listen, this is a really good spot. Yeah. They were like, listen, this is like a really cool, like, great spot for a mining outpost. And you can see it on the county capitals. I think they start with an emerald, iron,
they got emerald.
They've got diamonds.
They start with diamonds, diamonds.
Yeah.
They start with 3.
And onyx. Diamonds, iron, and onyx. They got lots of good shit. They found some quartz, shitty fucking quartz on the surface, but up in Barazimable proper, they've got emeralds, which is less
that's
significant.
what I was thinking. Yeah.
Emeralds and iron.
That
So
must suck. Imagine you.
Right now, Barazimable is it's kind of ass by comparison to Kurturazi. The only reason it's better is because it's more built up. I'm still not sure exactly how much. Like I've only given so much thought to Barazimable proper, and I don't know how
They
much
don't
power.
deserve nice
I
things.
I kind of I keep changing how much how developed the place is. Partly because I kind of want the goblins here to be actually capable of fighting them, but then I also get pissed off because the AI is like incapable of colonizing properly, so the goblins always waste all their money and don't do anything, and I don't know how to solve it. Hmm. I
To the
wonder.
Blacklock, the South owe allegiance to the Barazimable.
They owe allegiance to them just as much as any dwarf of a particular house owes allegiance to a their father line. Because they're not the same dynasty, but they technically are subjects in a de jure sense of, yeah, you're a Blacklock, you serve the Thrars. So there theoretically will be a way that the Thrars of Barazimabul are able to um, get Kurtarazi
Rex,
subjugated.
that is an issue that we have brought up a couple times.
Okay, I'm actually going mad. Which website has the MERP stuff on it? It's not one wiki to rule them all.
It's New Notion Club is
Yeah.
New
a
Notion,
lot of
thank
it,
you.
and then we have a Google Drive with like the originals hanging around
Yeah,
somewhere,
I
I
don't
think.
care about the originals. That's too much effort.
Yeah, New Notion just has their own stuff on there too,
Yeah, but I mean that's fine.
and
I mean,
it's
it
also the least readable
kind of,
wiki ever.
yeah. I mean, can it really get worse for
True,
like them adding their own
true,
things? Like,
true. Honestly, for the canon
no.
stuff, MERP isn't horrid. Just
Yeah,
gets
How are
it's the
you
way
doing
I
on
see it.
money.
your
It's just
version?
it's just the way I see it. It's just they're like they get crazier the bigger the distance between them and the last canon location.
Yep.
It's like, oh yeah, like Mardrak, Balakor kind of makes sense. You get to Thani Hazad, and it's like, cool, got like a weird like four like Adunaic simps for like this shadow elf council, and like the elf is like manipulating them through their sex drive with like some red like blood magic. It's like, what the
Yeah.
fuck is going on? Like, what?
Look,
Normal,
someone had a
normal things.
barely disguised fetish. You know it, I know it, Jocko.
Okay, bloody hell. Okay, yeah, honestly, Barzimable has been okay. Obviously, Barzimable is like from MERP, but MERP has it founded really early. Wow. So, like, according to like what New Notion has, and to be fair, it could be different, but originally Barzimable had only been a Blacklock mining colony founded 3 centuries earlier than Mabla Doom, which was around 800 of the Second Age. So apparently Barzimable has just been the like sovereign version of the Iron Hills. They've just been chilling there for like 2 ages.
Just haven't actually done much.
Do
Yeah.
they not have any troops? What? How are they letting you do this?
Because they've got less than me, so they don't think that they can fight me, even though they would instantly just kill me.
Ah,
He would
that's
kill
why you're
me
not
very
dying
easily.
immediately.
He would kill me
Talarian
very
just
easily,
dipped
but
again. He's off being a blacksmith or something.
I'm still miffed that Joffrey managed to survive him, and I got killed in my all 5 tries I did instantly.
I know, it's
oops.
great. Joffrey finally got the good streamer luck for once. And it's
I think
totally not because he cheated.
he messed with the aggressiveness in the settings somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he's got some like dream luck. Or
I,
wait, was it dream?
I actually lobotomized Turlane.
Lobotomy? That is the sound you make. Good job.
I am very good at mocking myself. Very
How
skilled
much
individual.
money do you need for Sea Drake again?
10,000.
Oh yeah, yeah. So just a couple more months. Yeah.
Yeah. This is like, it's making me. I'm right at home here. It's reminding me of farming souls in Elden Ring against that bird. You gotta shoot.
Mm.
You shoot the bird, and then the mountains of
Yeah,
Valinor
how'd
look
that
just.
bird thing go yesterday? I seem to recall it kind of kicking your butt.
What bird? I wasn't fighting a bird. I'm talking about like when you grind the bird in Mogwin Palace for souls.
Oh, that one, yeah.
I needed some extra arcane.
Mm. Hmm. That's what you have to tell yourself to sleep at night.
Mm-hmm. It is.
Hmm.
Japanese elves. No. No.
Yes. Yes, yes. We need elves with 5,000 times folded mithril katanas.
No.
Shut up. I know
Yes.
the mithril katana exists, but this one is
Yes.
elf made.
We need at least one mithril katana.
Trust
I
me,
don't
it'll
care how they
show up
got
in
it.
the next season of Rings of Power, the hit TV show with R. Farazan.
Yeah, I've got. And yeah, on the subject of the Empire being split, I've talked about this so much. I'll just know that I've got a suggestion that I want to try and make as a compromise. But I'm not confident that anything will be done. I think it is quite likely that it's just gonna be separate. Uh, I don't like it, but we'll see.
Also, a shameless plug, but there's a MP this Saturday.
Oh,
If anyone
God.
wants to join,
Well,
I'm just
if-
pointing it out. I'm just pointing it out.
If
Like-
my Wi-Fi gets set up at my new place in time, it's been ages since I've done an MP. As long as
Hey,
it's
that
not a
would be nice.
competitive one.
It is a competitive, but it's in the south.
Oh God, no! Those are the worst ones.
No, it's gonna be so good. I can't wait for it.
No. I still remember how much I embarrassed my team last time. Jesus Christ.
Wait, who do you play? We played the Sovereign Comp MP so long ago.
I played Belazin. I got my
Holy
ass handed to
shit.
me by Mysterion, and then
Oh,
I left
was it
for a
Mysterion
second.
Ray?
It was Mysterion, or maybe it was on Bokumagon that he was playing. But he was playing someone down there.
Yeah.
But he came into the chat, said bad at the game. I rage quit for like 5 minutes. Then when I tried to rejoin, everyone had left. So yeah, I carried that guilt with me.
Yeah.
That I did also betray Dark at the end, and that's how I figured out that Belazin gets to rename Belikar to Farazane. I betrayed him and became the new king or the new emperor because I called in literally every other player that was left.
It was pretty funny.
It was very funny.
A true gamer move.
Hmm.
Well, on the
That's-
subject of
that's the-
Japanese dwarves, the dwarves are pretty consistent, mind you. They don't have all that many distinctions. We had a huge debate, and some people got very heated when we were first adding dwarves, related to that whole subject. And I think some people might still not be over the fact that let's just put it as the Blacklocks look the way they do. We'll put it like that. However,
I know what you're talking about.
the dwarves in the Far East, the dwarves of this hold make a lot of the weapons for low-cost Druze, which is like our Southeast Asia / Japan mishmash. So I intend to give their men-at-arms katanas. And Cairo sighs every time he hears it. Cairo, you're sighing like
Yeah.
this now. I told you that I'm planning on playing Lobotomy Corporation. You don't like that is way
Yeah. No,
worse.
I just I didn't know that you were planning on cosplaying it in real life.
I have a
I mean,
katana in the background. I'm like, I straddle the line between being a weeb and not, because I have a
oh
katana
no, you are
and I
not
want to I play
straddling. You have
I
fallen off the edge.
Cairo. I don't watch anime.
That's
Dude,
what they
I'm
all
sorry,
say.
but that's
That's what they
only
all
part
say.
of it.
Oh my gosh, multiple in comments instantly about the fact that katanas are shitty weapons. Yeah, I
They
know.
are.
I know, and that's why there is going to be there's going to be a delightful unbreakable special weapon. You see,
No, no,
there's going to
no,
be
not this again.
there's going
No,
to
no,
be
no, no.
you see there's going to be a mithril katana artifact.
Yeah, and it's just ass because Mithril is not good.
The mithril katana. The mithril
Oh,
katana
jeez.
is going to give you like -3 prowess. No bonuses to your combat effectiveness. Except maybe give you like some extra combat advantage, but it will hurt your prowess. Like actively it's worse than using any other weapon. Its bonuses will purely be the sword can't break. It's an unbreakable. Oh fuck! I just slapped myself in the eyeball. That's impressive.
Good.
It's so funny to watch because I hear you say that and then I see it on the stream.
Ow! Why did I do that? Ah! Fuck me! Oh! Motherfucker! God damn! Fiddlesticks! Crumpets! Ow!
You good there?
I will be, but how? I bitch slapped my eye! I'm not cool right now!
No, no, you never were. Don't.
Oh my god. Cairo, why are you like this? Your contract didn't include belittling me when I'm already down.
You know, just because I like you, I'm working overtime.
Okay, I appreciate that. Uh, so Unbreakable Sword, gives you negative prowess, extra prestige and renown. You get like a little bit of renown and more. It'd be a little bit, a small amount of renown, but it's like, oh, this legendary family relic that's been passed down since ages past. Surf refugees. Oh my god, give them back. He's gonna outlive me. Ballream, the infirm melancholic boy. No, he's gonna outlive me. Immediately making it a court artifact rather than an inventory one. No! No! You need to wield it into battle. You see, it can slice anything. It will cut through any metal known to man. With terrifying efficiency.
Oh, jeez.
Purchase truce. You got it, dude. Thanks, Sterling.
He's
You
sick
see,
of you
Trig?
rating him.
You see, Trig? I'm more powerful than him now. He knows that he should fear me. Ballream's daughter.
Never mind that he should probably be able to vassalize you, if you were smaller. Oh, jeez.
Don't think I've even got any fertility. I've got 10% fertility. Let's go. Let's go.
Do you actually have any legitimacy at this point?
No. It don't matter. Don't matter if they're famous or not. Marry the insane woman. Maybe I can pump out an insane clubfoot before I die.
You know, I feel like the decision should require you to be at least, somewhat legitimate as a pirate.
But no one likes legitimacy or no one likes legitimacy or legends. So no one wants to
I like
include those.
I like legitimacy. I don't. I
They
feel
like it. There's just not
legends.
legends are a money sink, but legitimacy is nice. There's just not enough ways to get it if you know the DLC.
But
yeah, I
you
just
guys
wish they
are
made
wrong.
the
So
rewards a bit bigger, because it's like,
You can form a kingdom with like 20% of the land area if you're at level 5.
Yeah,
It's absurd.
Yeah, like I think like max level legitimacy is actually insane. You can like vassalize people, like non-de jure vassals, without while having zero diplomacy.
Yeah.
And like you
I
get
don't think
what
they
you
need
get
to buff it more.
yeah, it's I do agree though. It is very hard to gain legitimacy if you're not interacting with the DLC content, which and I think OPB touched on this, which is like really sad. And like he was like, this is he found it really annoying, is that legitimacy isn't like somehow tied into your royal court stuff.
Is
Like
it not?
no, it's not. Like
Yeah.
it would. I think it would make so much sense, like if you've got like the best court in the world, that is clearly a sign of your right to rule. Like having living conditions, kings bow before you on your like gilded throne made of like fucking emeralds. But it's I mean it's kind of a problem with royal court and not legitimacy, where it's like royal court is a lot of its systems outside of culture is really just isolated to its DLC.
flags can tank your legitimacy to the ground. Yes, yeah, they definitely can.
Yeah. That's true. Honestly, I wouldn't mind the amount plagues hit legitimacy if there was a way to build it back up that same speed.
yeah, it's just there's way more.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, like, I get that there's more ways to lose it than there are to gain it, but like the ways that you can gain it reliably are so stingy and a bit sparse that if you
Yeah,
like
it's
get one or two bad battles, you're never getting like higher than 3 legit. Well, higher
Yeah.
than 2 times legitimacy.
yeah. I
Without,
saw
like-
Hellgraph asked, and sorry, but I saw Hellgraph asked an interesting question, also related to legitimacy, which is, how's the dynasty perks? It's bad. I've gone down it once, and then I have not touched it again. And I think probably the biggest problem is that blood is still so OP. There's like 2 dynasty tracks.
Disagree.
It's like blood,
Disagree with you,
martial.
Rocco.
No,
I don't
okay,
think
okay,
blood's
okay.
actually
Law
good.
is a really good track.
Blood
I don't do
doesn't
blood.
do much. All it makes you able to get the inheritable traits better, but like that matters very little, all things considered.
Okay, so sorry, let me put it this way. I agree that it's not like better for your realm, but in terms of like, you just playing as your character, I get, again, this is obviously it's like a subjective standpoint, but I just get a lot more satisfaction out of going either Blood or Warfare or something like what you're having now, like Metropolitan, than going Legitimacy. Legitimacy is like most of its buffs. It's like I barely feel. Okay, yeah,
The
I think
popular
that's my main
opinion of
problem.
5 is kind of
Yeah, I
this
think
is
that's my yeah, I think that's my main problem with the legitimacy like dynasty perks is I don't feel my buffs, and for something that like you have to spend your noun on, that is so hard to get. Like, I mean, like look at that dynasty
the
opinion +5.
the
What?
the key.
Who cares?
This is the big one. The espoused legitimacy when you that you can do at things like funerals, feasts, and grand weddings.
Yeah,
Like just
that's fun.
every feast, you can just any feast you go to, even you could just go to some other motherfucker's feast and just be like, "Oh, I am so cool and legit." It's like as soon as you get to this
That,
one, you're just stuck at tier 5 as long as you even remotely try.
yeah, that's true.
The
And
problem is
I
if you
think
don't
it's
have that.
And
yeah, it's
I don't know what this does yet. I don't know how this works yet, but selective 5th level education trait to make more common within your dynasty. That
Oh,
sounds
like
really good.
it's
like
the level 5 trait, which are
yeah, it's
cracked.
like my only problem like with some of the stuff you highlighted is like the good buffs are really good, but in my opinion they're too good, right? I want like when I'm going down a dynasty park, I want it to have like a meaningful impact on my entire
Oh,
game,
Reem is
but I
dead.
don't also but I don't want it to like make my like half of my education worthless. Right, like if like the spouse legitimacy thing, like okay, that's really cool that you unlock it and thing and stuff, but plagues just now don't mean anything in terms of the legitimacy cost because like oh, I lost 2,000 legitimacy, let me do a feast and a hunt and boom, I'm back up to level 5. Right, where like the martial tree, for instance, it's a lot more subtle like buffs, but it's also very meaningful because it's like pursuit efficiency, Casus Belli cost, you know, men at arms regiments size +1, which depending on when you get it, super great buff, but also it later on it's slightly worse. So there's a changing dynamic. With the legitimacy thing, it's like, oh yeah, you get this, yeah, great. Every ruler from now on, doesn't matter who you play, he could be the drunkard, like womanizer, sleeps around with goats thing. He'll still have legitimacy level 5, which I think is really
Jocko.
stupid.
Jocko. Um, there's a question about the Imrazor dynasty, but more importantly, there's a question about how the struggle mechanics would look for the princes if integrated. I don't think you've got any like you don't have an intention to set up a way through the struggle mechanics where you would like integrate people like it's the HRE, do you?
Not through like a peaceful way, no. So there is, I was talking with Vector and Cairo about this, mostly with like respectively like the lore and gameplay aspects of it. With essentially, there's like the dissolution, right? The dissolution. I think you're not currently in it, but we were essentially thinking of having each phase, except for the confederation phase, but having the unification disintegration phase be able to represent either an internal or external force, like having caused said phase. So, for instance, disintegration phase, right? Disintegration just means that the princes are not working together, which could either mean that one, internally, the princes have started like fucking killing babies and like backstabbing grandmothers and so forth, or it could mean that an interloper has, you know, like used what's it called, break apart like your realm with this not fuck, what's the faction called? Dissolution factions and so forth. And like other like catalyst. And depending on who brought said phase about, or at least depending on whether you're an interloper or involved, you would have different struggle ending effects. So an interloper can also take the struggle ending, but it'll have a different effect. I think we were talking about for the disintegration, if I remember correctly. If you're a prince, right? A prince is essentially, you're like backstabbing people, and you've grown really powerful. At least is one of the things we were thinking about. And then this decision would essentially launch a mega war with every other involved prince fighting against you. And if you win, you will vassalize all the princes that you're able to vassalize. So if you're a king, you'll vassalize every duke and so forth, and you'll get a pressed claim on every title you can't vassalize. And a few other effects, I can't remember what they are, which we discussed. If you're an interloper, for instance, you'll get a pressed claim and more effects that I can't remember right now. So that's like one thing. And then the unification, for instance, is also two ways of going about it, which is, let's say, Thani Hazad. Thani Hazad has grown really bloody powerful, or sorry, not Thani Hazad, Anbalkumagan, the Stormhost, has grown really powerful. They've conquered the kingdom of Cara Dune, right? Like, Thani Hazad is about to be conquered by the Stormhost. Looking at them with their 1,500 men, about to be conquered by the Stormhost. But so the princes band together. So that's one way the unification phase can be reached, i.e., an interloper grew too powerful. Or another way the unification phase can be reached is, hey, listen, Gimel just like vassalized Alsarius, Scarsalis, and Gimeleth. What the hell? They've just vassalized half of the princes. So like Cara Dune and Pel band together, and the plan is to unlock a special casus belli between involved rulers, which would essentially shatter a realm. Thing similar to like Maglor's shatter realm thing, slightly different effects, but it would essentially make every involved ruler of a certain tier independent, and would have a massive catalyst boost towards confederation, essentially kind of representing all the other independent princes banding together saying, hey buddy, like, can you like fuck off and like release all these people you vassalized? Let's just all return to status quo, right? Like, let's just all return to it. So that's one of the effects. The ending for unification would be internally Gimel just vassalizing everyone and being like, I was about to say something very vulgar, but he's the only like remaining involved independent ruler. So he's like, I just deserve to rule. Or it's an interloper. I can't remember what we fought for the interloper. There was a different effect for an interloper. But anyways, long rant aside, essentially, idea is in total 5 different ending effects. 3 for involved rulers, 2 for interloper. Confederation, only involved rulers will have a ending effect there, which is essentially a dynasty has reached a certain prestige level. They've basically done all they could to kind of keep the status quo, and now they can take this decision. And I think Rice has a similar struggle. I'm not sure. Think so. CyberCan said something about it, but where essentially the decision doesn't end the struggle. It just makes the entire struggle phase way more likely to go to confederation. So it's kind of one dynasty has reinforced the pact among all the princes. So that's the idea of the confederation ending phase. So, and they'll get like a dynasty modifier and obviously renown and all that crap. So that might be cool. And cool thing
Yeah.
that I just thought of could be really cool that like if you take the confederation ending, not only do you get a dynasty modifier, but you're a bit freed from the struggle effects, right? For instance, in confederation phase, waging war against other involved rulers is more expensive. But because you've shown that, you're willing to keep the peace, you're not under the same restrictions. You're similar
Bro,
to
you don't understand. We need to keep the peace, except it's good when I do it.
yeah. It's like it's like a thing in Darwinian where it's like, we're all equal, but I'm more
Realm
equal than
that.
you.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's like, because I'm more equal, I don't fall under the same rules as the rest of you.
Because of the
So
implication.
Yeah, exactly. Because my dynasty has obviously done more work to keep the peace, so I should not fall under the same restrictions. So that could be something fun to do,
Every
because I mean it
prince
would
of
be kind
Thani
of
Hazad is mandated to have less than 5k troops, except for Gimel Thani. And no one will contest that because of the implication.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Cool,
yeah.
cool effect I've already done for
Oh.
the confederation phase, and oh my word, I just realized. Okay, I'm gonna have to do a culture check with your bloody Volma being involved. I
They're
have an
gonna
effect.
gotta check for
Like
Southern
if an
Adonaic heritage. So like if an
yeah,
I mean then an Anbalukori person, if they like made a divergent culture or a hybrid, then it would allow them to join. But
yeah, that's true.
maybe it
Pain,
needs to be
so pain.
a faith thing. They need to be Southern Adonaic,
No,
and
because you
then
could just convert faith over.
Hello.
well
That's true.
involved.
But
Okay. Well, machination
yeah,
involvement
oh,
faith.
you
Just
know what
the
you can do?
Just literally
just the Kurgan culture.
just remove some of the faiths here. Just make it so that the only faiths that are involved are Koriananui and Nardroth.
Yeah, but
That would
one of
fix the
the war
problem easy.
effects could yeah. But one of the war effects, or I think it's listed under other effects for the confederation phase, is if an interloper attacks an evolved ruler, if their max military strength outweighs the defender, the involved ruler's max military strength, another involved ruler will join the war as part of the defender side. So, for instance,
Another,
let's
as in
say,
it randomly picks one and just says this one will. What?
yeah, for the AI, obviously, for the
So,
AI,
so you
I'll
mean
do
that
like a later event.
if Pell with it's got okay, no, that's a bad example. Well, they've all got more
Yeah,
troops than
no,
they will in the long run because they've got the indentured conscripts making their numbers look
yeah,
thicker. But the point is like
but
if
yes,
Gimeleth got attacked by some.
If Hammerdell is attacked by Anbal Kumagan, Pell could be killed. Or Holzeref, sorry. I keep thinking of the native name for Holzeref. I was thinking of doing like a range check, but I couldn't. I'll have to go look at it because yes, I do find it extremely stupid that like currently it only picks a random one. So I've had games where I would like just test declare war on Holzeref as Anbal Kumagan, and it's like, ah yes, Gimelef has joined my war. Now I just need to wait 5 months for them to sail up here. Oh wait, they just sailed into the Doomstack of Anbalkumagan? Ah, that's fine. So
Could check for who's the largest. Like large, maybe
yeah,
you
the,
can
the
check
thing
for
is,
the largest person of
um,
so it'll pick
what
like Gimmelthani more often than not.
yeah, what I currently do is I'm gonna base it first off of range and then like go from there. But essentially what I do is there's like a 1 to like 10-day period just to somewhat randomize the event for when they join the war. The reason being is essentially there's a hidden event that I fire with a timer randomly between 1 to 10 days for each independent ruler, involved ruler. And each ruler, the hidden event will every time will check, hey, listen, is the war that I'm looking to join, has the military strength been like evened out with previous people that have joined? So let's say Gimelef joins the Holzerf dynasty against Anbalkumagan. Anbalkumagan typically has like 4k troops, which means Gimelef and Holzerf will have like 5k. So all the other rulers won't join in because they're like, oh, the troops have been evened out. But I want to base it off of range. So essentially, if Anbalkumagan gets declared war on, it will first check with Inzaloni, then Azaradef, then Gimofani, then Alsarius, etc. Because that just in my head makes like sense, right? Like if you're closer to the realm being attacked, like and you've sworn a pact to defend each other, you want him to be defended. You don't want to be eaten up by Anbalkumagan. So I'll just have to add that, but still, it'll be neat to add more of those type of things. Currently, I think Confederation phase is the
Wait,
most like
My best
finished in terms of
marshal
catalyst.
is
Oh, what the
Bingo
fuck?
Pot. The random hobbit that wandered in.
I love how his dynasty name is Pot, and he's got
Pot.
a plant for green leaves as his dynasty coat of arms.
It's just bingo pot. What else do you want me to say? Yeah.
If he had the like sweet Galena smoker trait, this would have been perfect.
God damn. Damn bingo pot.
But yeah, I think Confederation phase is the most complete in both in terms of the involved and interlopers. Like the interlopers, in the interloper phase, they have an easier time hiring mercenaries, I think, and other effects. I can't remember. It's a maelstrom. There's so much code.
Wait, you're saying that interlopers can hire more mercs, or did you mean to say a phase?
Cheaper. Sorry. Cheaper. During Confederation phase, interlopers can hire mercs somewhat easier.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
interesting.
In unification, it gets harder for them, but in Confederation, it's essentially right. Like, sure, the involved independent rulers are all chilling together, but they're not banded together, right? So, the like interloper, the cultures that shouldn't be there, kind of have an easier time to cause chaos and so forth. That's essentially what I'm trying to do with cheaper mercs. It's like I don't have any justification for why mercenaries specifically are cheaper, but I'm hoping by making mercenaries cheaper. Oh, I've also increased the likeliness for interlopers to declare war.
Yes.
But
Yes, the MAG special military operation must expand.
yeah, exactly.
Let's
That was actually
go.
what I was thinking about when I added that. I was like, oh, this would be so cool. It's just like Paul gets taken over by fucking interlopers.
That's
Just gets,
another
like,
example
declared
for
on.
sure. That the Pell getting taken over by the MAG people, I imagine is definitely another. Why is this man my champion? Oh, what the? Oh, I have an orc.
Oh,
Your best knight.
My best knight is this orc.
Hey, he's just a peasant leader, right? He saw you guys were one of a kind. He's like, this man, peasant leader. He might be a man, but he's a peasant leader. Made of the same cloth. Or son, I guess, in realms.
He's now virtuous because of it. I must pin Shagbug.
Oh, well, Bright Nuts, King of Eagles, is asking about the Imrasor dynasty.
Oh,
I mean,
everyone keeps
what
asking about
exactly-
them and I keep ignoring people.
I mean, what exactly are you asking about the dynasty tree?
Did we ever fix their dynasty tree? I think
they
someone
needed
did.
fixing?
What do you mean by fix?
Up
Fix can
at
mean
the
a lot of
top with
things.
Imrazor.
Oh,
in
yeah,
there.
no. Imrasor is now descended from a female line, which is the niece of Sackelfor, I think it's the king called.
Yeah. I knew we discussed it, but I couldn't remember if anyone ever actually went on to do it, because we did that like 3 times.
No, DSS1 did it.
Finally, the people will not be able to complain and be like, oh, why is the Imrazor family more directly descended from the Elros dynasty than the Isildur dynasty? That's all the people that complain.
Screw all these people. According to Numenorian law, Aragorn has the higher claim.
And according to Viking law, it's not gay if you're the top.
Hey, yo.
A hole's a hole, and $20 is $20.
Oh, my word.
it's $20. Also, when did Goat get here?
He's just been chilling for a few minutes.
He's very skilled at lurking.
I mean,
All
right,
right.
not king. While Joffrey is savagely raiding the countryside of Poland, slaughtering natives.
Yeah, because
I
he's
can,
the good
like,
guy here.
I can
I am.
give
Hey,
you
he's
a
almost 2/10 to the way there.
I can give you a non-visual breakdown of Imrazor dynasty. Imrazor is the son of a niece of Sacklfor, which was a ruler of Numenor. He
Alright,
had
alright.
12.
Actually, wait, it might not show up in
Yeah.
this. I think I've got an older version.
No,
Is-
disgusting, disgusting.
Do I?
No,
Wait.
no, it is. No, no, no.
Okay,
no,
yeah,
it
that's
is.
good. Yeah,
It's correct. It's correct. Yeah.
we should put
Lummy
father
Fell.
in for him.
Nope.
No.
No, no. We should
No.
make him a bastard.
Doesn't.
The Immaculate
not needed.
Conception of Imrazor.
Yes.
I love how like every time it
Oh,
like
God.
either Alros Dynasty or like Imrazor Dynasty, the game is just like yes,
Oh.
your PC has chosen death.
Expand.
I see we have a Targaryen
Imrasor,
dynasty issue.
the daughter of Lomafel, and Lomafel
Right.
is
Oh.
the daughter of our Zimrathon and sister of our Sacklethor.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Not the daughter of, but the sister of our Sacklfor. And I think she's the younger sibling. If I'm
She
correct.
should be the younger sibling. There was an issue with that originally.
Yeah.
Correctly. Okay. Yeah. She is. She is. Yeah.
I remember there was
Not that.
originally she was made the older one, and then immediately there was a scramble. No, she can't be older because the Númenóreans would have she would have inherited then.
Yeah.
Never mind that there's two older female lines from further up that just kind of disappear into obscurity because Tarsuria and Sisters decided they didn't care about ruling Numenor and just
Yeah,
decided to
yeah.
retire.
Yeah. That. It's like something that always just. There's also like this one like male line early in Numenor's history that like kind of just dies. Like it just disappears. I think like we hear about one. Let me quickly see us.
Foster Amogus.
Ogre.
Woo.
Oh,
Sorry about that.
wonderful misguided warrior! I was not paying attention to your education. And unfortunately, only men can be fighters. But hey, you could be I don't know.
Oh, fucking.
A paranoid, generous, gregarious, misguided warrior, lord of this tribe.
Dear God.
Oh yeah, here. These are the ones I was thinking of. So Alros had 4 children.
Yep.
We know 2 of them apparently had descendants. No idea what the fuck happens with them. Vladimir, like the 1 year king, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I don't even. Yeah. His son, his last son, also had 3 children. No idea what happens to any of their lines.
Yeah.
It is. I mean, I say it's sad. I mean, it's really impressive that Tolkien was able to, like document all of that. Well, I mean, Tolkien / Christopher Tolkien.
Yeah.
But still
Yeah,
sad
well-
that like just so many lines are like randomly lost.
Yeah. Well, he decided that I want to draw out the top half of the tree, and then just didn't bother going any further, and so they just kind of disappear into Numenorian history.
But it allows us to do some cool fan theories.
Yeah.
Yes.
We whenever we make that Second Age Numenor submod, we have plenty of nobles we can stick around places.
Gamble.
Oh,
Honestly,
no.
should just like using the Numenor submod from like the SS1's like mod, obviously, just use that to add more bookmarks.
Oh wait.
Like,
Hell
that
is
would,
this
like, kind of-
county?
yeah.
I don't care about this county. I don't know, build a port there first. Peasant labor, don't care. Still don't care. Should raid Barad-dûr. Oh my god, think of the money! The game!
Yeah, you
Yeah,
should
think of
raid
how long that's
Barad-dûr.
gonna take.
That'll totally work.
Ha,
Joffrey,
take
weren't
that.
you just at like 1,000 something gold? Why were you at 600?
Building.
I spent it!
Oh,
I'm not
oh,
negotiating
okay.
a
That's
defensive
why I was like
alliance
weird.
with
Like,
Pell
I was like, what?
after
Okay,
I
yeah, I was
kicked
like
their
watching
ass.
your stream earlier. Unironically, I don't think accepting a defensive alliance will stop you raiding them.
Oh, I still don't care though.
Like, yeah, okay, let me actually quickly fix that. Wait. Should be in scripted rules.
I'm starting to wonder if I even do care about conquering Pell and having it as a relative that rules, like relatives that rule there, because right now they're pretty fucking weak.
Oh yeah.
So maybe it's best if I do just leave them as a faction I can just
Raiding
keep
ground?
raiding. Yeah,
That's a lot of flames going up from Pell there.
yeah, it is. It kind of is.
How fast do they lose that, rated modifier?
Why I can build up to tier 5? Tier 5 docks! Oh. How fast are they what?
Do they lose that recently rated modifier?
Like 5 years, I guess.
Hmm.
And then it's time to go back again. And now it's time to now it's time to go raid Gimeleth. Oh my god, guys. Oh, they built a city. How cute. They feudalized. Look at you, Drell people. Oh, I need to make the title flavorization for I need to make the title flavorization for the Thani Hazad cultures. The a Mutani or Kirani heritage people that are subjects of someone with Karatunheim culture. Oh, they converted the culture of this place. Circle. The air of this county. What the hell is this? We've got this lady was married to Saragul, and her only legitimate child is a disputed heritage dwarf.
Holy shit, she's a dwarf block.
I shall be
Of
back. Goodbye.
Saragul's line.
I must leave.
Sure.
Farewell.
They converted this county, but yeah, I need to I need to at some point make the title flavor for these people who when they're subjects. Oh wait, whoa, 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 where's the sick? There's the sick. Oh, that's not good. Oh, they beat my ass. Whoops. Well, Pell really is going through it. Damn. How did Herm die? Just being old. Yeah, that tends to happen.
Tends to happen.
Mm-hmm.
I think it always happens.
I mean, Farazan's not dead.
Yeah, he's just stuck under a rock.
Mm-hmm.
And technically, Two War's not dead. But he's also probably an elf.
Time to
Wait,
make my
what?
daughter a marshal, I guess.
What about Tour?
Two War the Blessed, Earendil's father, he's sitting around
Yeah.
chilling in Valinor.
Oh, yeah.
So he's not dead, but it's highly implied he became an elf.
Yeah.
There is currently no. Oh god, you drowned, you goon. Fine, new chancellor. Ah, great. You can be my chancellor if you live. Haha, he did not live. I guess she can be my chancellor. Hopefully the sick doesn't go all the way through Pal, or Drell rather.
Should skip along the coast to you too.
Oh, am I still alive? Why am I still alive?
Sauron never dies.
Demand from whom? The strange. Hmm. I guess I'm just gonna need to build a even bigger army. Dude, why are you trying to force
good to me.
Holzareth into a tributary state? What are you doing? The fuck are you doing?
Who
Oh
is
god,
this?
but he's what a weird war. Oh, Inzilioni is trying to make Holzareth a tributary state.
That makes more sense.
They're
Oh.
rather powerful.
Did the storm host blow up?
A long time ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, it's this stuff. I don't care. But I guess there is nothing we can do. Damn. You just can't help those people over there in Pell. It's like, oh well.
No legitimacy for the
Whoops.
pirates.
Oh well.
Can you have a kingdom tier title for this, or do you have to be duchy tier?
Have to be duchy.
I don't think you can
Lower
be,
than king, right?
yeah, less than kingdom rank. You cannot make a kingdom. What is going on with Black Flame? Oh, they're doing a mining thing. Welcome with their goofy little hats. So you know they're on a mining expedition because Jamie made them wear their funny gnome hats. What if Thani? If Thani can beat you, oh, if Gimmeleth can beat your ass, imagine Sauron's 20k orcs. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't know why they beat my ass though. I guess I just need more. Wait, they've got. I mean, they do have quite that is quite a few heavy infantry. Just because the pirates counter heavy infantry doesn't mean that having a roughly equal amount of them is gonna work. The WoW pirates, you need a shit ton of them to be effective. Though I do have them. They do have quite a few buildings, buffing them in Kumbosi. Time to increase that even more, perhaps. Ooh, you give them some actual toughness. Whoa, scandalous. The archers are there. The archers are probably needed to be buffed quite a bit as well because they counter all of those indentured conscripts. Not that the indentured conscripts are really worth note. Phase transition to disintegration. Whoop-de-doo.
It's kind of funny how we went from having no struggles in realms to we're gonna be having several after the next few update.
Right.
That is a good point. It very true. It is an interesting fact. War. And swap them out with the archers. The pirate host must grow stronger. And finally, Shoron dies. Holy. Finally he
Took you fucking
dies.
long enough.
Died at 81 years of age. He was a hollowed shell of his former self. He had long lost his wits by the time of his final passing. Sualpi Kamul ascends to the throne, a pious and humble man. Many fear that Kamul may have been better suited for a temple rather than the throne. I kind of agree. He's gonna be weird. No way that before they gave him this.
Wow.
She
That is-
she Why has she landed there? Oh god, I swore that she was landed elsewhere. Oh, it made that his primary. Oh god. No,
Well,
don't.
time for a Reconquista.
God damn it. Well, I guess I am instantaneously subjugating you before. But hey, for your short, delicate life, I'll let you be my chancellor or steward. Did it give me the duchy over here? It did. It did just for free. Give me the Yondrus of World's End. Finally. It's very nice. Very nice looking coat of arms that Cairo made. Unfortunately, he left before he left before I actually pressed it. I still
Serves
get
the screwiest man right.
I still have bingo pot, so all is right with the world.
Bingo pot. I'm
Mhm.
interested.
Also keep those guys. What am I trying to do? I'm trying to. Oh, there's a murder scheme. Yeah.
Oh wow, losing 10 gold a month.
Holy shit! Wow, that's bad. Why is it so bad? Is it because of all the men at arms and I'm not making as much money as the old man was?
I have no
Yes.
clue.
Well, that's not good. Well,
You were only making like 1.6 gold a month.
fuck. I guess I need to drop down.
There went the army.
I'll take a decorated dragon figurine, sure. Yes, pay me money. Pay me money for truce. I need to assault this. I need this war to end as quickly as possible.
I mean, you also did lose a bunch of land, so.
Yeah, but was that the actually good land?
No. No, the actually good land is this county. It's incomparably better to anything else in the realm. Well, that's inconvenient. I've captured this dude. So the fact that my wife is landed doesn't really help much. Oh, my player heir. Yep. Stewardship. No. You need to be educated by someone else. I mean, it can be me, but fuck. Komul's reign is gonna be one of haggardness. That's for sure. Really, we're instantly fighting. Oh, the Pell invasion! Alright. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, Pell. Do you think you can take on the might of Bingo Pot? I don't think so. Brother, you can be the new Chancellor.
What a hell of a name.
Bingo Pot.
Bingo Pot. Oh, hi, Whitey. What you doing, little fluff?
Deals 10% damage due to being countered by so many pirates. They ain't got shit. Oh, he just got fucking destroyed.
You
I
almost
captured
feel
both.
sorry for Pell at this point.
I do feel sorry for Pell because they're gonna get beat up in every single game, like basically every game. Because I managed to convince Jamie and I convinced Vector to let Pell be the Thunderdome, and the fact that that's the case means that they're doomed to be just fucked over all the time, and I love it. Oh, he called in friends.
Uh-oh.
That alliance might be useful now.
That's a lot of friends, bro.
Yeah.
And here I thought that this was going to be a walk in the park, and I was just like, oh, well, lower the troops, stack wipe him again. No, I stack wiped him, but now I've got to deal with the fact that these fuckers have landed, and I can't stop them. The hobbits are good people. Volmar superior. Wait, where is he? Is he? He's in the capital. Get him.
Are we going raiding?
No, we're
Well,
Gonna-
raiding for
no.
the
We're going
king.
sieging. Unless they're chasing me down.
Attrition's not going to be fun.
It was just 150 levies.
No, do you have attrition reduction?
No, it's just that's just how that works. I don't think this is gonna work out, but if only he had some different traits. He's good for attacking, not defending. Oh no! Oh no!
Oops.
Well, I guess Pell is gonna get Shan Wo. They captured Bingo!
Oh, poor man.
No.
You must do a military operation to save Bingo.
No, Ziggy Buri. The
Oh
child
my god.
is now the superior warrior. You'll give him
I
back?
need to
Oh,
ask-
fuck that. Yeah, give
I
him back.
I need to ask Vandrad to like model a stick, and that can be the martial weapon for Odin.
The Druidane and Hobbits could just have a fucking stick.
Yeah.
Alright, I feel no more mercy towards Foment Revolt. Murder the shit
I
out
don't know.
of Sepusir.
What's that button that existed?
Is that a communist thing? I'm thinking about after the end. Why is this a thing I can do?
I don't know.
Well, yeah, I guess. Yeah, the theory, the question, got an answer. When are they gonna throw the pirates back into the sea? Now. I'm in danger. No, he grew more vigilant. Well, fuck you. You're gonna die anyway, and then you're regardless of whether it's me or not, someone's gonna kill you. and then you're gonna be weak, and then I shall have my revenge. They have feudalized one of these counties, I see. Unfortunately for me, that the brother of mine is now just under. He's just under Pell. Wait, is he an elector? He is. Oh, he's an elector. He's feudal with a tribal holding. Oh God, just swap, man. Just swap over. Why are you proposing an alliance with me?
Kicks her ass and then proposes an alliance.
He's about to die too. He's like, all right, alliance time.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Ferment Revolt is like a base game thing.
Yeah, but where's it from, the base game? Because I don't think I've ever seen it.
Now someone's saying
It's
they
like
think it might be
Struggle
struggles.
stuff.
yeah. But yeah, I don't know if I want to keep it in because like Zoltron noted, it is essentially useless. I misremembered how like shitty it was.
Not gonna ally with.
I might honestly just like code up my own interaction, which instead of like just lowers counter control, it literally just spawns a peasant faction. Like right there and then, it just spawns a peasant faction. And depending on the amount of gold you invest, the amount of gold will determine the amount of men-at-arms that the peasant faction has.
This woman is very unhappy with me.
Okay, but apparently the interaction is universal, but it came with the Iberian DLC. So I'm assuming it might be like tied to. I mean, obviously it's tied to the struggle, but also maybe culture tradition. Honestly, fucking Black Numenorian in the chat. Please stop adding new parts to the map, which I have to ethnically cleanse. Thank you.
Dear Lord.
This is why we can't give people nice things.
Yeah.
They're gonna want to go and do that. Oh, I could marry the Zajatok family. Huh. Neat. Why not? Marriage, Pokemon. It's the Pokemon of spouses. There will never be an option to play Vanyar, and we are constantly debating whether or not we're just going to remove Valinor altogether because of all of the immense amount of issues it causes us.
Personally, I think you should. And then just stick everybody off in a court they can't leave somewhere.
That
corner of
was the
map.
exact idea with Valinor.
That was what we intended it to be, but apparently the game don't care.
No.
Ah, yes. Shagbug. Shagbug, the court physician.
What the fuck?
Oh, my mother's dead. I think Shagbug will be a fantastic court physician. You'll see. You'll see. sad Ingwe noises. Fuck that guy. Lame ass, useless motherfucker sits on his golden
Ingwe
toilet
who?
all day.
Right.
Bro, that's like that's like saying, "Oh, damn, I really wish I could play as like I don't know. No, I don't know. What even is a good comparison for that? Like, I don't know, in 40K, if 40K had a game, it's like, oh, I want to play the Emperor, except I can't do anything except sit on my chair and try to tell
Sauron?
Gilliman to do something.
Dear God. My dead ass body.
Yeah. Uh, well, I've got 3 counties that are Volma now. Oh, golly gee, only 3 more to go before the whole southern peninsula is converted. Golly gee willikers.
Wouldn't it be so much more useful to have him on extra taxes since you need the money?
Shush. They don't need to know that. I don't think the viewers are smart. They would never consider such a thing.
I would have to agree with you because I too am a viewer.
Yes. Thank you for agreeing. The romantic plague.
Interesting. This just sounds like herpes.
I suppose.
Syphilis all over again.
The gore for real, for real. Delete them so you can actually be a house head as a player. Oh. Drac, have you played the mod as Galadriel in a while? Have you happened to play as anyone in the Nose Finway dynasty in a while? Because if you did, you might notice that she is the dynasty head.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10.
Not 9 times out of
Especially
10. All the time. The only time that it ever
now that
changes
it's
is if Maglor does some bullshit.
I mean, if Elrond does colonize down to Austendil, he becomes it usually.
Ingwe is Bing Chilling. Just let him Bing Chilling. A twist of fate. He died of consumption. Golly gee, guys. Well. Oh, it's deleted. Shangwo has been deleted, I see. So I can't use that claim. I could swear fealty to Pell and then instantaneously do a fucking dissolution war. They would accept my vassalage. Dude, why would you do that? Why would you accept my vassalage?
Did he really?
Because they want your army.
He would accept it. I'm not going to because I don't want Pell to actually get destroyed. But I also don't care about, like, listen, my brother lives over here, but I don't actually care about it. The land that I actually want off of Pell is the more valuable stuff. But then again, do I even want that? It's like, I could take our Pell, but then I can't raid it.
Yeah, but I think it's more valuable to actually own the land than to raid it.
I could take it and then make that my capital and convert its culture. Whoa. Isn't that a brilliant move? No. Don't help him, Carsalis. Don't do it.
What happened to Amarith?
Don't do it. What do you mean what happened to Amarith? It's been 52 years. She died of the bloody flux. Yep, they joined. Well, fuck me. This may go badly. Bingo. No, Bingo's gonna die of consumption. Bingo died of consumption because I walked through the consumption land. This is bad.
No, you killed the hobbit.
This is clearly a sign of our troubling times.
Mm-hmm.
Dark days. When Burizigi. Not Burizigi. No, Burigratam. It's the strongest we have. You must have your son must be educated in martial ways by Shagbug.
Shagbug.
I need to take a detour and hopefully stack wipe them before. No, they're arriving. That's not good. Forget the siege then. Stop them. Stop them now. Stop them. Stop Shay! As Hendrix would proclaim if he was here. Take that, loser! Yeah, he definitely... That Bingo Pot is the reason... Well, he was gonna be the reason that hobbits knew about Mumox. Well, time to siege sim. I must take Lonely Hisekor. Hisekor! 17 years. Well, since I'm probably going to take this city, I may as well go over to extra taxes. Because I'll just take that extra money, and once I win the war, I'm just going to start culturally converting the city, so... That's not good, though. Arpel might actually be a very defensive location. Apparently not.
You did
Pirates
just
are also...
burn down the walls.
The pirates are also effective here, so... No! No! Wait, so... No, it's all because of this Abaragar man. He's ruined everything. Curses. Curses and damn you all! Where am I retreating to? Oh no. Oh no. No! No, don't retreat there! No! No! They're gonna wipe me. I'm less effective here. I actually had the best chance of fighting them in their city. I inherited the city. No, she died of consumption. It's...
Poor Joffrey.
Oh, to lose all that money. I had such a good opening. And now it is all for naught. Oh, you're a proper evil-looking motherfucker. Well. On the plus side, there is no plus side, but I'm not dead.
Plus
First
side is that if
impact.
Pell allies people like this, they're not going to die every game.
My brother's dying, and if he dies, then my heir is first in line. Imprison my wife. Whatever. This is my other wife, though. She's kind of weak. She's not really a useful wife. I'm gonna be honest. Who would do I want to swap someone else to be the primary wife? You. Is that not a thing I can do? Oh, you're not in my court. You're fucking over here. Wait, you're not. No, you're not my wife. That was her sister. Yo.
Free? Don't
What?
seduce your wife's sister.
Listen. Actually, no, don't listen.
I mean, hey, listening is some people's kink. You never know.
Someone had earlier made a comment about the pirates. Why is this city held by a fucking Sayakari? Someone had made a comment about the pirates being administrative, or oligarchic rather. Sorry, so they made a comment about the pirates being oligarchic, and my thoughts on the subject are no, they would not work as an oligarchy. But when administrative is a thing, I'll see if I can give them administrative. We'll see how it works. We just need to find out more about how that actually works. And I do have club footage, Babby. Fuck you. I have a much better. I have a much better. You are a much better court priest. Shagbug will be superior.
You know, that's a smart choice, I think.
You don't think it's a smart choice, or you do?
I don't think it is.
Why not?
I don't know. Like, just the orc as the court priest seems kind of suspicious.
You don't think that'll work out in the long run? You think it might have some unintended consequences down the road? You see mean?
Perhaps.
I think that's a little silly, a little close-minded of you. Don't have places for people like that in my community.
People like that.
Taking away your role. Honest. Alright, fuck it. You can be impatient. Why do you dislike me so much anyway? Because the Crown Authority. Legitimacy. Also probably hurts us. Fair enough. What is the... Yeah, okay. I don't... Oh. Side with Shagbug, yes. I keep hearing that people can't rewind some of my streams, and I don't know... what is this? Why...
Yeah, if you're watching the stream on YouTube, you can't go back in it. You can only pause it.
I had heard DVR capabilities maybe. If your live stream becomes very long, your viewers will only be able to rewind up to a limit, as DVR capabilities may be limited or unavailable for streams longer than 12 hours. Well, how do I turn on DVR?
Huh.
YouTube Studio, click Create, go live, start live stream. The stream dashboard, click Enable DVR. So I'll go Edit Video. Customization. Where did it say? The stream tab. Stream dashboard. I'm not on the stream dashboard right now. I can go there. Open Studio from here. That should bring me to it. And then where did it say I need to go? Just on the stream dashboard. Click Enable DVR. Enable DVR. There. Theoretically, it should just be a thing that works now. Maybe it'll take some time to take effect, but I suppose it's something where maybe hopefully he's virtuous. That's right. He's virtuous, so it's actually good. I don't know whether it's gonna take effect now, and I also don't know. This might mean that I need to just do this on a bunch. I need to in future change that setting. Hopefully I can set the default, but we'll see. Hopefully I can do something where I can set that to be the default, but don't know. In any case, what the heck do I do? I'm kind of having my plans for. Oh, good. This man likes me now. Now I can sway Gagbug. Alright, thanks for letting me know. It's I guess yeah. Sometime between now, sometime between the end of this stream and my follow-up stream that I'm going to be doing of the Forgotten City, I'm going to be lost some prestige, but it's okay. I'm gonna be getting my head shaved again. It's gotta be extra bald. There's just a little too much hair. You gotta keep it up. Thanks for the stream. Great mod work. Alright. Well, catch you later, Tragantar. Thanks for stopping by. You are appreciated. Sculptor Mason's Workshop is the better one, I think. What do I like? Oh, there's the chance of getting Sculptor I like more. You bond over a great investment. How wholesome. I love that my brother is. I'm basically guaranteed to inherit my brother's title. He's gonna die like any time now. Yes, yes. Grab more Druidane champions. How does he keep finding them? How does he keep finding these Druidane combat gods? He's the new one now. I don't even have any temple holdings in my personal. Oh wait, Is there a temple here? No, that's another city. Weird.
We'll be back in a bit.
Okay. See you. Cynical. Impatient and cynical. I have a lot of daughters, and just kids in general. And I was not paying enough attention to them. These kids aren't getting educated. They're gonna be so bad now.
This is what you get for being a neglected parent.
He definitely seems like someone that would be a neglected parent, so I can't really argue. Got more kids. He's got 7 kids already. 7 kids and counting. Ah. God, this is so weird. The heir, the heir to this man's land is my wife, so that means that one of my daughters is also the heir to this. Polygamous realms are so fucking weird, man. Ah yes, Bishop Shagbug will be a fantastic educator for my daughter. Please come on. Now, how do I... Just be ashamed of yourself. How do I... Who do I raid now? I've got... Bingo Pot was still on my list of pinned characters. Do I still have a... I don't still have a truce with Pell. They're in a defensive war against Zimra Thani. They're trying to make some border gore, goddamn.
I love border gore.
I do not. Time for revenge. And this time, Bishop Shagbug shall lead the raid. Save a fortune on minting, yes. Yes, debasing the currency is good. Golden aplomb. Stored subjects. What a goofy woman this is. God damn. Humble. Hey, do you want to be fickle? No, it doesn't look like she does. Not much of a surprise. Will the Stormhouse have more content beyond its starting event? We would like to give them more stuff, but there's just, there's only so many people who are actually interested in coding stuff for them. Simple as that to say.
I'd like to
Damn.
work on it at some point.
All my vassals hate me for some reason. Lost our religious war. Like, yeah, there's a lot of I get it, guys. I get it why you're not happy with me. I can't complain too much. Unfortunately, my air is not going to be all that much better. Yeah, they're supposed to attack Belikar and then get destroyed, but doesn't happen.
I'd like to work on that someday, but I don't have the skills for it at the moment. There's quite a bit of scripting you need.
It's a little complicated to make custom event wars. Yeah. It's something that we would definitely like to have on the team, but... Oh no. My brother's at risk of losing his land before he's died. That's not good. He needs to die and then give it to me. Oh, they lost that war too. And now they're dealing with the Blacklocks invading. Oh no. And thus the Blacklock conquest of Hell begins. They've sat around long enough. Fun fact for anyone who wasn't around for the last stream of this and is not aware, but there's currently thoughts among the team that oh no, he lost. Damn. There's currently thoughts among the team that we might try giving we might try giving dwarves the a custom version of the admin government. We're gonna have to see how moddable that stuff is, but it's the idea. There is a new Black Vizier. I don't like any of this. What the hell happened? Why are there so many Erizori? I'm scared. Oh god. So an Erizori. It was held by an Erizori man because they just picked the most powerful vassal, and then he didn't have enough of it, so or maybe there was a faction that destroyed it. Okay. Hate Abercon so much. Hate Abercon so much. Hate Abercon so much. Oh god, I hate it.
Just go stare at pal. It'll be okay. Abercon cannot hurt you.
If only I wasn't also playing The Forgotten City, and then also playing Elden Ring, and then also... Yeah, if only I wasn't everything, then I could just code all the time. But that's not what I do on YouTube, unfortunately. One of the recent games, Abercon was taken over by orcs. I don't even want there to be any orcs in Abercon. Hmm. This should be fine. I became Blade Master. Yeah, bro wanted to. Yeah, that's what I thought. Fearful troops, maybe? Oh, I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna have a lot of dread, but it's neat and nice to have. What do you want Abercon to be like? Yeah, yeah, I want to, and at some point I will be quite heavily overhauling Abercon's situation.
Burn it to the ground.
Yeah. The debate, some stuff is up in the air, but like there's a lot of things that are up in the air about it exactly, but yeah, there's a very good chance that the Golden King is not going to be in Abercon during the War of the Ring, for example. He is guaranteed to still have been from there, mind you, but ah yes, my heir. She can marry the big, strong, beautiful nephew. And now he won't have factions against me. Yay! But he's definitely he's guaranteed to still be from there in the history. But it's just this one vassal that doesn't have an alliance with me now. It's just very unlikely. It's unlikely at this point that the Golden King is going to be in Abercon during the War of the Ring, and in fact, Abercon as a proper state might not even exist. It's hard to say. There might be there might be a Black Vizier character that is like in the process of trying to unite the cities, but it's quite likely that things are going to be different. In fact, I'd quite like to change up the culture map as well for Abercon. I would prefer that Darzalan had its own culture, and Abercon could be split between the lowlanders and the highlanders, essentially. But a lot of we'll have to see what happens when I actually get to working on that and solidifying plans with the lore master. Oh, the Hoodoo Kai are uprising. Yo! We might
All
be
right. I'm heading out. See you later, Joffrey. Good luck.
See you, Trig. Thanks for hanging out. Surely now I can attack him. Oh, wait, but... Oh, that's his claim. He has a claim on something? Ah. It's a real shame I have to declare holy wars on these guys. Oh, there's no examples of people that would join. Surely that means no one will join. And I could just attack them, right? Right?
Definitely, buddy.
Yes, stack wipe them. They just retreated, now crush them. Yes. god, they're sailing over there, because that's also Drill Hoodoo Kai! They're sieging all of it. What's the war goal? The war goal is for this, but they don't have it. They don't have the war goal because they're not. Okay. Well. Interesting. Another clubfoot. Marry the 2 clubfoots. This is crucial. I now have a friend. Shockingly.
I got pizza cooking.
Oh my god, this man must be
Excited.
stopped. Making me think about food all the time.
Always.
Any plans for Bellacar? I don't know. The biggest potential Bellacar related change that could happen is they might get some more jungle in the south here. I don't know where that rebel faction is, but based on them sieging that, I think that they're about to lose. I don't want that, but I don't think I can stop them. Yeah, they killed the rebels. Oh well. Which region has the most dysfunctional politics? Thani Hazad. That is for sure. Thani Hazad has the least functional politics. People are rather, yeah, it's not. Oh, repair that. It is a very big mess. It's a very big mess. They all of the princes. It's like it's comparable to a an HRE in some ways. We've got all these princes all arguing with each other about various things. Convert RPEL. Well, don't convert it. Fix the control, I mean. Someone else is gonna get RPEL, I imagine. That's for sure. Yeah. I've got so many kids. And it's not all coastal. What is Gimmelthal? Oh. Or submission as a tributary state. Dear God. They're gonna make Pell a tributary? The Blacklocks are just hanging out, just trying to successfully siege anything. Sickly club-footed boy. Yeah, it's just a thought because we've been having some funny we've been having some funny funny discussions about like geography and goddamn like ocean currents. So oh, Confider's not bad. We figured out that it probably most of Bellacar should be desert. Most of Bellacar should just be a desert, but the south here, around these hills, would be where you'd find a lot of jungle, and there is a little bit of that as you see at the tip, but a lot of us A lot of us who had that conversation are quite keen to make it like just like the whole area south of these hills, minus Corlea, I suppose, being quite heavily uh, jungleified. Rest in peace, Belonarud and Bellicarani. All must join the Bellicaz glob. Or be Falion, I guess. Huh. Weird. Did my stewardship go down? Oh, because managed grief. Yucks. Well, Pell is on the way out, that is for sure. They are properly falling to pieces. I'm not going to complain. Let me teach her, please. Actually, no. I don't really want her getting taught by me either. Ah, actually, no. If she gets taught by me, then I can make sure that she is I can make sure that she becomes a stewardship character. Like Bellicar's content, but they just kind of suck in comparison to their neighbors in terms of war. What do you mean they suck in comparison to their neighbors when it comes to war? You you mean that like Ray's got better men at arms or something? Or epic battle masters too strong? Compared to Bellicar?
They're so good compared to Bellicar, it's not even funny. In that competitive game, I'm thinking about going Souza, helping Bellicar.
Hmm. Well, I suppose I can see what where the issue comes from then, where the fact that Bellicar has three unique men at arms, but all of them are none of them are things that do damage is the idea. And the Phalanx is their best men, the Phalanx is their best men at arms, and it's countered because it's spears. They're countered by the best men at arms of the Storm Host and Ray.
Stormhost is losing its big armored horsemen, right?
Yeah.
Because those inbred boys are from Cara Dune.
Uh, I heavily disagree that them losing the Knights of Cara Dune has any effect on their balance against Bellicar whatsoever, because if you want to fight Bellicar as the Storm Host, you're not going to recruit the Knights of Cara Dune.
That's true.
You'll recruit anything else, and by anything else, I mean you'll recruit the swordsman.
Heavy infantry.
Because Bellicar's best unit is spears.
Yep. Because our auxiliaries are worse than levies, aren't they?
No.
Or like just barely better.
That's typically how skirmisher men at arms work. Yeah. They're just like with everything else, they're just a better version of the thing. Yeah. Dwarves just didn't manage to take that county. I wonder what's up with that. Why do you have so few men? I guess I haven't given you starting buildings yet. Yeah, I haven't given them starting buildings, so these dwarves are really weak.
Oh.
My brother died and he had no... Oh yeah, that guy. That's the guy that I was originally going to inherit a county from over there, but he died. He got kicked out. I'm gonna destroy his mace. And his statue. And his manual about languages. Content. She is a wholesome Chungus time. And there is a member of the Koldana family down here. Hell to the yeah, get them genes in the family. Get that Dorwin Rim mindset on. The utter south is always balkanized as fuck. Yeah. The least balkanized thing in the utter south is going to be the twin crowns of Mag and Tumag. Well, actually, Mumakon's going to be pretty consolidated at this point. So there's a rather large realm here of Mumakon. Oh, infirm already. Yeah, 54. So there's a rather large realm of Mumakon here. That's like a lot of this area. Big old empire, and they're in the process of conquering a republic that's down here. There is also there's also what's probably going to be an empire, but we're not sure exactly how we want to handle it. But the twin crowns of Mag and Tumag are here, so they're quite notable. However, there is no way to cross the mountains anywhere around here. There is no way to get through this area except here. Dolganai is that's gonna be the only pass. So it's in the north. It's north past Mag and Tumag in some uncolonized land. I'm pretty sure most of this land here is gonna be empty. And then the elves live in the forests up here. I don't know exactly how it's gonna be. Gog and Magog. I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know who Gog. I am unaware. Family members can get married. My daughter. Marry this Aetulian. Evil giant kings from the Bible? Oh, wow! Well, that's interesting.
Yeah. Gog and Magog.
Thanks for the gem, my child.
That was a good one too.
I would have been very tempted to destroy it if it wasn't that good. At any cost.
Still titles.
Time to start pumping out that gold. Gotta get up to that 10k gold somehow. Caradenium, court politics. Destroy that fucking... Don't want that. Belikar getting a Palace Guard heavy infantry unit would be cool. Mardrukan, the Mardrukan heavy infantry. Mardruk gets the... Oh, God. Oh, ew. Drunkard. Fine, he can become drunk. I don't think there are even going to be any Mardrukan left. Oh, there is one. There is one. Predictably, it's under. Yeah. Oh, it's a Belphegor! The son of Godrithor. Oh, that's cool. Huh.
Sad that he's a delicate in learning.
Well, he's about to get inherited by the Urizion family too. So,
Damn.
um, but at any rate,
Oh, his building doesn't even work. Oh, never mind. He doesn't have that one out there.
he doesn't. He doesn't have any of the heavy infantry recruited. Just the shield walls and the freemen. Dark volunteers. Something tells me that I should. Something tells me that I should sometime go through Corsairs of the Great Sea and change it a bit. Oh, coastal warriors. Because Coastal Warriors is extremely it's like dark the Dark Volunteers. This is such an old unit from the ancient past of the mod, and I think this should be changed. Coastal Warriors should be changed so that it's something that like can be actually taken by more people. In fact, why? Of course, there's the Great Sea. The Umberoos could probably have it too now. I don't really think there's a reason that the Umberoos couldn't also shouldn't also start with Coastal Warriors. In fact, maybe the Saurians should have it. I don't know. I should ask some people about this. I don't know why they don't have like because I think it deserves to be rethemed a bit, and then so like I actually give these men at arms some art so that they're not just the fucking Norse men at arms, and then have it retooled and then given to the Tulorians, the Saurians, and the Umberoos. Yeah. Then it could also be given to any other. It could just be a thing that's given to anyone that's just around who does fighting on the sea. Unga babunga dunga. But oh, Belikar could. I guess they could do with something, but the thing is with the way that they're set up, Belikar. Oh, I've got a solution to that. I just realized Belikar's men at arms are all set up to be like from the different cultures. So you got the Belikarani have their phalanx, the Belanarud have the skirmishers, and the Belikays have the light cav. There could be a Falayan men at arms. It could be that the Belikarian cities
Lion crossbows.
you get the Falayan men at arms of some port. Goat, you're reminding me. You're reminding me that I still want to get rid of the crossbows, but I don't know a way to do it elegantly because right now if I remove crossbows from the mod, then Gondor can't counter.
Fucking clapped.
You can't. Gondor is unable to counter the massive
Black
hordes of fucking Black Uruks. Yeah, because there's so many of the fuckers, and Gondor can't counter those without.
And
the
they
crossbows.
they could get juiced the fuck out.
Oh God,
He's in Dilly.
Heresiarch,
Huh?
fucking Heresiarch.
I don't like it.
Aragorn. He
Oh, the whole thing is converted too.
he's converting everyone to Varda.
Oh no. I'm gonna see if my food's ready. That's painful.
Yeah, everyone's converted. Everyone's converted to Elendili. Holy shit. Based. Unfathomably based indeed. Holy. Oh, that's right. I haven't implemented. I've been trying to cook up a faith icon for this faith so that they stop having the generic Gaelic thing. But keep getting distracted. Oh, did we get Pirate Umbar this game? No. Why is there just so many pirates? Because he's just landing Umbaroos, I guess. Yeah. Huh. Whatever. Whoops. I'm on the way out, boys. Kras Mechrad. Hmm. Hmm. Convert Arpel. Daughter, yes, marry the Dorwyn Rim. Marry the Dorwyn Rim man. Infirm and melancholic at 56, yeah. He's on his way out. He is on his way out. Drunk as well. Got a scaly daughter. Uh, hmm. Jocko. Jocko, are you here? Hmm. Uh, Ale lover. Okay. Rest in peace, this guy. Tiny ass child of
I'm
peasant
back with
revolt.
pizza and soda pop. Soda pop.
Yeah, of course you are. I keep I keep desperately trying to think of ways, and I just can't. Ways that I could somehow resolve the fact that we can never manage to we just can never manage to get the AI to be able to colonize and finish colonies. I can't figure out how can we make that work. Just who's getting Arpel? You are. The lazy daughter married to the Aetulian is. How valuable is it? Because yeah, this stuff is really good now. I upgraded these a lot. Avaricious acquired. Descriptivist? The main focus. That's still not enough. Oh, whoops. Was Margot's married Eowyn in one of your playthroughs? Oh wow, that's pretty cringe, yeah. Who invents pizza in the mod lore? I don't know who invents pizza in Realms, but
Goat does.
Eldberg invents Eldberg invents what the fuck does he invent? He invents fish and chips. What the hell is wrong with the rules? Weighted colonization. I need to fix the goddamn colonization rules. Something is super wrong with them. So I love the fact that there's
Don't tell Yako.
don't tell Yako what the colonization rules need fixing. I can fix who colonizes what in game rules. The thing that I don't know how to fix is how the hell I can make AI actually finish colonies.
Right.
That's the problem. There's which one? Which one? It just no, not the Numenorians. Fuck them. Fuck the Numenorian blood. Don't do it. Nope. Not doing the blood. I'm almost thinking like the AI is so incapable of finishing colonies unless they're really strong that I genuinely am starting to think that we might need to where's Jocko? Like is he just not here? I need to DM him, ask his thoughts. Gimmelzor the Zealot. You goof-tastic man. The Jalut have no unique men-at-arms at all? Oh no, they don't! Jeez. What the? They don't even have Dune Sea warfare? I guess they're not in the Dune Sea, because they diverged from the Irani. They took over the Karani. Huh. Where does Haruz the Haruzani get there? They get Haradrim traditions. I mean, we could probably just give them the Haruz ones. Ezersan gets them. Chelkar gets them. What does the Lurm Sakari have? The Lurm Sakari have them? Sayakari have them? Erizor probably doesn't. Nah, Erizor doesn't, but they have Dune Sea warfare. We need to goddamn settle down. Oh, I need to fix the fact there's so many cultural traditions still that give men at arms, and there shouldn't be those shouldn't be the case. I don't think there's Gondorian ones anymore. I think we fixed the Gondorian ones, yeah. Or at Bedrim? Clans of Gondor is still a thing. Clans of Gondor is still a thing. We probably still have, because yeah, we also still have just the Great Swords one. Sarlane don't have any. Dunlin doesn't get them from this, they get them from innovations. Yeah. But the point is, there's a lot of cultural traditions that are still giving men-at-arms that really shouldn't. So the Jalut, I could probably do that right now. To be perfectly honest, Sarlane can unlock the Dunlending men-at-arms. They what? Fuck me, man. Alright. God, there's so many things I need to code. in relation to men at arms and cultural traditions and shit. They do. Belfalathrim chivalry. Belfalathric bowmen, swan knights, and then people with Dol Amroth title can get wardens. Yeah, damn it. Change that everyone sees the sorcery icon when you should only see it. I don't think that matters. I don't think it matters that you can't see it. I think it's better that you can see it and it just lights up as available when you have it. Princes of Darkness needs to do that sort of thing because it bothers you. That's too bad. Because the reason Princes of Darkness needs to do it is that there's so many characters that there are so many characters that are different types of magic and stuff. I imagine. How did this happen? But I really need to. Why isn't Jocko here? Princes of Darkness. Lol. Grab some cash from still tribal vassal somehow. How are you still tribal? Oh, you're tribal, but you have feudal holdings. Excuse me? Hopefully you or someone else in your line fixes that. But the next thing I wanted to do was the MAG. I need to code the MAG Special Military Operation. Do the Donan of Special Men-at-Arms? They have one. They have one. And I don't remember how it's assigned. Yeah, I guess it's assigned directly to it's directly assigned to if you have the culture. They have slingers. They have a single unique men-at-arm and it's a slinger.
Mysterian, wash your booty. Dirty boy.
No, I shall not.
I knew that would make him join. A little dirty.
Play the goblins in that mountain down there. Yeah, the ones that start with just this one county, and then they oh my god, they waste all their money colonizing stuff, and they never finish anything. Jocko, help! I do, in fact, have a bad case of so many things I want to do and so little time to do them. Because, like, even in regards to things other than modding, I want to. I really want to be playing. And in fact, I'm going to be stopping soon because I've got like the next thing that I'm going to be doing. But I have. I've got the Forgotten City that I'm as a game that I'm playing, but then I have. I also am doing the Elden Ring DLC.
Busy boy.
And the Elden Ring DLC is going to take me forever and a day to finish.
Oh no. Dune C struggle, and you need to code it, Joff.
No, I wouldn't code a Dune C struggle. I wouldn't want a Dune C struggle. another city in Arpel? Or do I want something I can hold? Do I make a city for extra? This is specifically holding Texas, not county, but the county gets development. Cities make even more development. I'm going down metropolitan. Increase the number of buildings available in a city holding. Yeah, I'll make a city. Shadow of the Ur Tree is amazing. Been enjoying playing through it blind so much. Yeah, I've played like I played almost 20 hours of it already, and I've only found one major boss so far. So I am chilling, and I'm having an absolutely fantastic time. So the fact that I've got I've got just too many things I want to do. Because I wanna play that, but I've been playing a lot of that lately, and I still need. But the problem is I've been playing a lot of that, and I still need to finish playing the Forgotten City game. And once I've finished the Forgotten City, I've been convinced to play Ultra Kill. And I'm being told I need to play Ultra Kill perfectly so that I can get some secret stuff. So that's gonna probably take me forever. No, don't drop the renown. My name is not for sale. There's this Shug dude. Pay me 340 gold and he just becomes a member of the house. I forgot that this is a thing. I love that it's a thing though, but I'm not gonna do it. If you wanna join the house, marry my. Why won't you accept, dude? You just wanted to join. Marry her. You had your chance to aid me willingly. Sale for Mental Tarma is broken. Why? So are you saying that you mentioned earlier that I should do it? I should sail for the Mental Tarma. We still need to play a good Ambinar game that we actually finish. I don't wanna like Ambinar. Anbanar is fun, but every time I play Anbanar, it reminds me of the fact that I despise EU4's trade. Garuda got. Okay, I mean there is that. Okay, you know, Garuda got. Mysterians, remember that the trolls, they added like cave trolls and stuff, but they have no content? Like, excuse me? I know that once I'm working on my EU5 mod. In fact, I should probably plan out before I even start coding that mod for EU5 to be like, yeah, I want these are the people, these are the factions that I want to have content. This is part of the like one of the things that I'm doing. One of the things that I'm doing like right now, just with just playing, with just like coding on Realms is practicing my ability to just come up with neat shit for people to do in a grand strategy game, which is part of why I flexed my muscles to create the Scarlet Triad. Where it's like, all right, we'll come up with and it's like I'm figuring out how to get better at working through step by step the conceptualization, and then eventually what you can actually do with them in gameplay terms to make them someone that's interesting to see to A, see exist in the world, and B, want to play. And I want to try and learn how to do more of that at various levels for once I make my own mod. With level 1 sailor trait and a flagship, you get a 70% chance to sail for Meneltarma without dying. No one new has content almost, but it's fine. One day we'll get new content, you just have to wait. No one's gonna make content for those trolls. I want the cave troll content. I want them. But they ain't gonna get any. It's just not gonna happen. They won't do it. They won't do it. My fucking nephew is just matrilineally. He's just married to I'm marrying into a bunch of women in the same dynasty so that he can try and pass on his beautiful genes. I haven't been raiding in quite a while now. I've barely raided since the succession happened. Oh god, I've got a couple of just shitty. I've got a couple just shit stacks of troops. Yeah. Who's getting? Is anyone getting that duchy title? No, no one can get it because Pell is too big. He's a subject. He's now a subject of motherfucking Imrazor. I think it's time for raiding Pell. The men at arms for the full. Do you like the WoW pirates? They're not Waco. They're not Waco pirates. They're WoW pirates. The name for the infamous island of WoW. The pirates of the utter south and furthest east are feared for their reckless abandon. Each man thinks his companion possess the strength of a sea drake, and the knowledge of this falsity does little to comfort those they confidently swarm. And then you get the Volma adventurers. I've got a spearman that I want to make for them as well. The warriors of Volma are a colorful mix of various cultures brought to the island through equal parts adventurous spirit and a quest for freedom. This strength and diversity and fierce independence makes them worthy foes indeed. Because Volma is what I like to describe as condensed, millennia-long multiculturalism. Because they are what happens when you get influence from all the way up here. You get like one tribe unites like the main tribes of the Womao and creates the Womao up here, and then a lot of the minor tribes that are starting to get assimilated leave because they're like, nah, I don't like this, and a lot of them send a lot of their people off on an expedition, and then that's how low cost Rus comes to be. They call and you get the first Hyonvar and the first emperor of Lokos, and then yet again the locals here are like, I don't know about all this Womao stuff, and then but the thing is the Lokons as well are also very adventurous. They're like, oh sure, let's go on an adventure and go conquer someplace else. So then they sail all the way down here and conquer they conquer Volma, which is referred to on the map as the Southern Archipelago. The main place where you will be finding Volma culture set up is in a couple. There's 3 main islands that they're set up on, but I don't know which ones those are yet. We have yet to decide that for sure. Corsairs versus WoW pirates, yeah. Throw hands. Who's the supreme pirate? I also am gonna have to. I'm also gonna have to make a third type of pirate. I might have to. I don't know. There might need to be another one. I don't know. Because I could just give Yeah, yeah. I'll just give the WoW pirates to the utter south and furthest east. They'll just be the Corsairs for wherever there are Corsairs in the east and south, and the yeah, Marjarak can stick to being the representation of Belagar as far as Corsairs go. But my nickname on the Realms Discord is in fact Pirate Pete. So that's that for a reason. I am a big fan of the Corsair boys. I still need to see we've got custom localization for Woma people, uh, for Woma in heritage, but I also am gonna want to make custom titles. I mean, custom title flavorization to spell it out in English terms. Um, uh, I want to make custom titles specifically for the Kadiri faith as well at some point. It's like there's so many things like that I want to do. The next thing I'm gonna code up for Realms is the MAG Special Military Operation. Uh, their main goal is gonna be taking over Pell. Otherwise affectionately known by the team as 3 mag, because you have mag, 2 mag, and 3 mag. Ha. Building windmills, are we? Does that mean that? Does that mean that this can get replaced with windmills? It could. Very tempting. Nice. That was lucky. That is a very low percent chance that it
Okay.
Oh. Hi. Hi, Jocko.
Sorry. I am back.
Hi. I'm not gonna be here for streaming at least for much longer because I've gotta like stop and eat something before I then start playing the Forbidden. I keep thinking Forbidden City, Forgotten City. Jocko, I had a thought. I had a thought in relation to again because the AI and colonization stuff. I had a thought that how feasible do you think it would be where if say do you think we'd have a way to somehow let the AI, if they've held a colony for X number of years, let's go like 7 years for example, that they could just press a button and finish it, and that would be something that
Yeah.
only they could do.
Yeah, no, that's possible.
Because I think that something like that would help a lot in regards to things like the goblins down. You get things like the goblins down in the Yellow Mountains, in all over the Yellow Mountains. All of the goblins in the Yellow Mountains love to just start colonies. They sit there for ages and will not do anything with them. They will
Yeah,
never actually finish them.
I'm somewhat tempted to make it, and it's very cheesy, but I am very tempted to make it so that making it go from a wilderness to like a delving or a castle, whatever, for AI has 0 cost. So all they would need to do is get it to Dev 3. Which, like, if you like look
Oh,
at the goblins in the Yellow Mountains,
that makes
2
perfect
out of the
sense.
3 colonies have above 3 development.
So yeah, these guys here, yeah, both of these, for example, they've got 2 development. If we could just say fuck it. If you get it, if you manage to get it, if the AI manages to get it to 3 development, they can just press the button and they don't need to pay for it. That sounds like that could help a lot actually.
Yeah, I'm very tempted to do that. Let me quickly
This
check.
even this counted. even this count level one up here would have managed to colonize this one, but because it's 3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's 76 fucking years in, but still.
I mean, yeah. I mean, still, like, you've got to think, how long has how many times have they gotten to 3 dev and then the county got abandoned?
That's true. That's true. I think it would be pretty. It'd be pretty cool. Maybe I doubt it would be that hard to try. Just like toggling that on. That's really just like if AI it doesn't cost.
Yeah, exactly.
Um,
I actually want to search up because I would assume there's on a development on action, so when a county gains a development point. So I'm actually gonna.
but I'd really appreciate it if you did a bit of experimenting with that. I think we really, when it comes to the AI and colonizing, I think we really need to just try and we don't need to worry so much about how complicated it is and just make it in a position where the AI is actually capable of just doing it. We don't need to worry so much about they need to spend the money and stuff. It's like they're terrible with money. Who cares?
Yeah, that's true.
Also, when a player is doing it, they're going to be spending it on a lot less. Like the goblins here, for example, are totally doing a ton more just random feasts and spending it on other random shit that the player wouldn't.
Yeah.
And
no, that's so true.
What a weird character this is. But yeah, this is why we need testers, though. We need we need to. Where's Hendrix? We need 2 things. We need Hendrix to come back from his vacation. We need Hendrix to come back from his vacation, and we need Jamie to stop being sick, and then we need to make him the lead tester. And then testing can happen on shit like that, so that we can just have you.
Problem is Hendrix's computer is down.
Is it still down? I don't know.
Yes.
Oh, there was a question about. I completely missed those. I didn't see. See, in the corner of my eye, I noticed when chat goes up, and I didn't notice that it hadn't gone up in a while, so I was just like, oh, no one's typing. But I completely missed the. What cultures are mag and 2mag based off of? I don't know if they're really I mean, their ethnicity is sub-Saharan African. We're loosely kind of treating this region as geographically southern South Africa. We as a matter of fact, Jocko is South African, which totally has nothing to do with it. Trust. I mean, okay, realistically, it's because it's got lots of savanna and shit and savanna, highlands terrain, lots of mountains splitting up various different cultures and shit. Feels pretty South Africa to me in its vibes, but the point is, if you want to compare Mag and 2Mag to a real culture, I don't know. It's just they are black people in it's like saying I don't know what are their names from. If that's the best thing, you can be like where do their names come from? I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. I don't think any of the 3 of us in this voice call would know either. Their skin is black. They live in the far south, and they. I don't know what data is from. Trig, if he was here, he would know. Trig would instantly be like, "Oh yeah, they're from that linguistic group," and I did this. I adjusted, and or either that, or he'd be like, "No, I actually hate it because they share the same name list as this group of people, and that's not right because they should use this name list." So I don't know. But how hard is it to hybridize with the Caradune? With Actually, I think their name's been changed, isn't it? Is that right, Jocko? Their name on your version of the mod should be Caradunai, I think, instead of Caradunaim. But anyway, how hard is it to hybridize? with the Caradun. Hard, but I mean, you could theoretically do it. Like you'd basically just need to get to 100%. Same with any Black Numenorian faction, really. The Belikar people aren't as difficult, but Belikarani are the main. The Belikarani are the Black Numenorians, quote unquote. But yeah, it would be just as well, not just as difficult. Nope. It would literally be just as difficult to hybridize Caradunium as it would be with Anbulukori, as the Anbulukori would have. Um, the catch with Caradunium is that, but by the time that we've released this, I'm gonna have gone through the traditions and adjusted and like given us different versions of Black Numenorian Legacy. Because I want one that's specific for the Caradunai, one's for the Anbulukori, and one for the Belikarani, and one for the Umbarians. And then there will be distinct, unique ones. It will talk about why they're different, and then that will also be like that's a unique thing that makes the Belikarani a little more distinct because they're not really that different right now. And it would it would actually showcase their distinctness more than just because right now Belikarani as a culture, it's just it's interest the stuff about it is just we are stubborn and we don't like to change and we rule different cultures, plus the standard Belikar thing. So it's not really as interesting as like oh fuck this all needs to be fixed because Belikais needs to not have formation fighting experts. God damn it. I hate it here. I think I should probably make Arpel my capital. Yeah. Yep, I'll do it.
Best way to get hybrid or to get cultural acceptance is you find somebody really, really old of the culture that you are trying to hybridize with, and you keep giving that extremely old person with no heirs a title, and then they die, and then you find another one, and then they die, and then you do another one, and then they die, and every single time you just get a percentage.
I
You
moved
can do
my
it extremely
capital.
quickly.
I moved my capital 3 days before I died. Okay. Sorry for ignoring you. Our Newsir. There's always modding spots available. There's never Realms is not a team so large that we're like we're not accepting applications at this time. And yeah, James. Belikar does as far as men at arms and just yeah. There's a lot of stuff that I really should touch up here, and I'm the only person who would do it. I'm the only person on the team who would actually care enough to do that. So, okay, if you Arnuzir are someone who has dabbled with modding and you would like to. And you would like to join the team, what is something I could suggest to you? I suppose there was another fellow. There was this fellow named William, who I had been talking to, and I believe that he is not that he has given up on the notion that he would do it. But we had been in this chat. We'd all been speaking about the Storm host, which has been fucking destroyed. But we had been speaking about the Storm host and the fact that they should be attacking Belikar. It's a pretty complicated thing. It would be a pretty complicated thing, I suppose, for someone who's only dabbled in modding to do. That's the catch. But we at some point need them to be able to have a custom war to invade Belikar. But But I don't know if that's how I would suggest you start if you were trying to join the team. Hmm. Hmm. I don't think anyone's that anything's happened in relation to that Reddit post. No, I'm not sure. Like, what is something that I would recommend to you as something to try to do to post in content contribution? Hmm. I do think that I should probably. Oh wait, no, don't lower them. I still got gold. Um, I think I should probably stop this here because I want to eat a bit before I do my next stream. But give a cavalry unit for the orcs in Greenwood, Mysterian. It's the oh yeah, they got fucking destroyed. The Khazgumoth, I believe. The Grazim have legions of Gundabad. The orcs and Felwarks. Goblins specifically get Warg Riders, but the Mirkwood ones do not. Hmm. Hmm. I know that Mysterian, you'd been on that you'd been yeah on the Forest Orc grind set. Hmm. But yes, I if you're in if you're still in the stream, Arnuzir, if you wanted to join the team, then a good way to start is by going into the contributor the content contribution channel on Realms or and asking it what and quite simply ask what is something that you could do that would like just ask what are things that you could do to contribute to like get the contributor role. That's the best way that I suggest people do. Just ask what people are looking for. Some people there are some the only downside of that is that there's some like there's some people higher up in the team. And yeah, you can message me on Discord, sure. Um, the catch is that if you make a public post in the content contribution asking for suggestions of things to do, there are a couple lead devs who have they've been lead devs for so long that they have quite they've lost touch with how daunting the early stages of learning to code are. So you're more than welcome to message me. I don't have the power to give people contributor status because I am just a normal dev, but it's essentially a case of people contribute stuff once they've contributed a few things or something noteworthy for sure, or something very noteworthy, then they can get the role. And I am someone who I am happy to. I should make this known for anyone else who's interested. I on my personal Discord server sometimes just if I'm coding, I sometimes will just stream myself coding. So people are welcome to stop by and ask questions or see what I'm doing and learn about particular aspects of coding. I perhaps people can, if anyone is curious, can watch when I actually am working on content for the MAG Special Military Operation, for example, because that will involve me setting up. I'll be setting up the landed character. I'll be setting up the character who starts here. I'll be setting up another character who's landed here. I'll set up their relationships because they're going to be rivals with each other. I'll code a decision for them and a starting event and stuff like that. So there's a lot of little things that I'll go into, and if anyone watches me while I'm doing that sort of thing, I can break down the thought process and how things relate. So I think that's a decent place for me to end this stream, and that means if anyone who gets to the end of this VOD sees that as well, then they'll know part of why I put the link to my Discord in the description, because I am always someone who is interested in chatting about how coding works with folks. I'm no expert, but I am very in tune with how starting out works. So I like to think that I'm good at teaching people the basics. But with that, I will be ending this here. I thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you next time when we finish off the pirates by getting to 10,000 gold and getting the Empire, and then proceeding to just conquer a bunch of stuff and having fun. So, bye-bye.